Yeah, don't be like that.
I said definitely not gonna be that. No, honestly, I'm just
I
kidding.
don't know. I don't know. It's
I mean, as
coming
long
at
as it's not
some
like
point, but
BDSP.
like, will it be good? Who the fuck knows?
As
Who
long
can
as it's not like
say?
BDSP, as long as it's not BDSP, I'm fine.
I mean, I'm gonna be disappointed if they don't actually fuse all of the dragons back together in that thing. So, I think some disappointment will be inevitable. They're not
Oh,
gonna do
I'm
this,
totally.
but they
They're not
should.
gonna do it. They fucking should. They fucking should because we've been waiting for this for a long time.
Yep.
Because actually, I think that's gonna be the part where I struggle also the most is when I have the fused together dragon.
Oh
Whether we
yeah,
have to
no.
draw
Oh my
that
god.
bit.
Oh god. Yeah, no. The entirety of that final fight on the ship is going to be a nightmare.
It's gonna be a nightmare to like actually animate. I mean, I don't like fully animate the thing because I'm not, you know, I'm not suicidal, you know.
Still,
But
like positioning everyone and like putting details in and
oh god,
uh,
dude. I mean,
just
I'm
blind
not gonna
everyone
do
on the
like,
light. Fuck it, we.
yeah, no, fuck it, we ball, dude. Oh, you know what's gonna be so hard? This one part that I was the one to like suggest, where Getsis is going to like twirl around his cane
Oh.
before like pressing the button. Because I have a vision. I don't know if I can have the vision
A
happen.
vision.
I have it came to me in a dream.
Give me the dream. I have a dream.
I
She
have
has a
a
dream.
dream where I can torture like Kai a lot.
In a very fancy way.
Very, very fancy way. Okay, just verifying that I have everything that works together in my recording. And then after that I'll be all yours, guys. Oh
Oh
yeah.
my.
Oh
Oh.
For real.
yeah.
Yeah, by the way, what I posted was just like a bunch of out of context amazing lines that I had to dub. I just thought it would be funny to share. Like sometimes I just have really funny lines that just
Oh,
pop
this
up.
was some of the line you had to.
Yeah, that was from my script.
Wait.
So I'm like, oh, this 9-year-old has to learn from Barbie
Oh,
how to
what the?
hack a
Oh,
mobile lab to
now we
marine a
teach how to
biologist.
hack a mobile lab from a marine biologist.
Like it
Let's
was.
go get the driver's license.
Oh yeah, and they got the driver's license by doing two things: by not rolling over like a pedestrian.
No, they would never.
Like if
A
only that was that
9-year-old.
simple. Yeah,
They
she
would
got her
never do that.
Barbie the
Then again, my
license.
neighbors got their child like a toy car, like a miniature car for their 3-year-old, which just looks like a regular car.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not a regular car. It's like a toy,
I
like
hope.
a child car, but like it's not fun. It's just a car.
It's
It's not fun.
it's not fun.
The
It's just
judgment. How do you know?
Oh,
How do you know,
oh,
Neb?
how you play with it? Have you tried it?
Because
No,
no,
I'm
because
just saying
girl.
that, like, thinking to the kind of fun child vehicles I had, they're much more like the
Well,
vibes are
speak
just
for
better.
yourself, motherfucker.
Yes, I
Because
will.
I when I was a kid, my favorite thing ever was this one collector's car. Like it was a miniature car that my father had that we had won at like some kind of tombola or something. And like I couldn't play really with it, but I fucking loved it so much because you could open the fucking door and it was made out of metal, right? It wasn't like plastic, and I don't know, it felt nice to 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 play with. I never broke it, by the way. I never broke it. Like everything's fine. I was careful as a child. Nowadays, I prefer to not touch anything because I'm fucking clumsy as fuck. By the way, I don't think I have shown you guys like in person how clumsy I was. I think there was I think I was extremely careful with everything I was doing around you guys, so you
Hyper-aware.
you have not noticed yet how clumsy I am. You give me something, there is a high likelihood that that thing ends up on the floor.
I didn't notice it. It was fine to me.
Yeah, because I think it's because I was paying a lot of attention. I was like, don't fuck this up, Eve. Don't fucking fuck this up. You have one chance, one shot at this friendship. Don't fucking say anything wrong. And don't fucking throw off floor the fucking curry. Be fucking for real.
You have one shot at his friendship. If you drop the fork, it's fucking done.
It's
God,
Jover.
he walks out of this restaurant.
It's Forker.
There is no Barack from this. There's no going Barack from this.
What the fuck? It's my new favorite thing.
Anyways, the judge is judging
Anyway.
us for our
From
shenanigans.
Oh yeah,
It's
still
like,
judging
what's
us for
what's Obama's last name?
your mom.
You-
I was looking for a very clever joke, and the only thing that came out was Obama bin Laden. So
Oh my God.
I just didn't want to say it.
And then you said it anyways.
It's all your fault because of all of the bin Laden thing
Yeah.
you shared last
Yeah.
time.
I just said I'm Hussein meme. Yeah.
I cannot.
Lots of terrorist talk last time.
Oh man, I fear it's not over. I fear it's not Jover. Alright. Order, please. Let us reduce their some proceedings. Witnesses! I can't do this anymore, dude. You will never take the stand.
You've done too much voice acting today.
I did so much voice acting today.
yeah.
I'm so done.
Hello,
But
Mario.
that's okay.
Hello, Mario.
Whoa!
Hello, Mario.
I presume you heard the defense counsel submission examination.
Oh, yeah, Governor.
Oh, I did go. I did. Let's go.
Mr. and Mr. Skulkin. Core, did you drown?
Hello, I'm under the water.
This is going to be
not
hard
this.
work.
I know.
I just fucking told.
I
told
know.
Nebel.
I know.
So earlier in this trial, you gave the following testimony about your actions after you entered Windybanks. Well, it was a bedlam soon as, weren't it?
Wahoo! It was, Hush, it was. Didn't even have time to boil me ducks on me Lucy look.
I read dicks. God damn it. Freudian slip. However, that was a lie.
Lucy look, it is just slang for my dick.
Your brothers!
Wahoo!
Cool.
Wah.
On the night in question, you rifled through the items on the victim's counter. We never done nothing on the
Oh,
sort.
you figure that out?
I'm going to eat you.
You'll now give Bob. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't blame you. His cheeks look like hamburger. You will tell the court precisely what happened on the night in question, and this time you will tell the truth.
Each lie that passes your lips serves to increase the severity of your punishment. May deal a crushing blow to your chance of ever seeing the light of day again.
I love him so much.
He has jiggle physics in his cheeks.
He does. Yeah, he does. Everyone has jiggle physics somewhere on their body.
Oh, I don't know where 106 is.
It's
I think
thighs.
I-
It should be.
It
not.
should probably be his thighs. It should be his
It
thighs.
should be.
It's censored as we speak. Like, what if you take your camera and go behind the corner, they're wobbling, like, bro,
I can't. I cannot be a keeper of the Bailey or anything like that. I am not the one committing all of those crimes. If I were, they would hear my cheeks snapping as I walk away.
Your Honor, I wasn't hearing the cry. My ass cheek would be too loud.
Oh, well, my hearing is not what it used to be.
I did hear a
Those
bit
are
of an
very loud
audience.
cheeks, sir.
Show me right now, young man.
Okay, that's enough.
For myself.
It is enough. It is enough. I do wonder though, what is the magical item of the judge? Is it his binoculars or is it like his hammer? You know,
Ooh.
The
or is it
judge.
his beard? Is it his
It's
beard?
his beard.
Yeah, it is. It is the beard. The beard of knowledge,
Beardness.
of wisdom. The beard of wisdom.
The beard of being completely neutral somehow.
Yeah.
But not actually.
The neutrality. The beard neutrality. Honestly, though, I find that this judge is like way less stupid than the judge from like the original
Yeah.
trilogy.
He's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, sorry. A thought worth pondering, perhaps.
Say no more, Gov. We hear ya.
Oh, sorry, I was my judge voice. Wahoo! Will Blob, Will Squick, Will Peach. Peach. He said Peach.
Coincidence? I
don't
think
I
think
think
so.
not.
Everyone knows Mario and Luigi. Alright, we
worry.
did knock a few things over, but we weren't rifling for nothing.
Wahoo! It was when we heard the gunshot. See, almost about to jump and all that stuff went flying. No, that's spaghetti.
Lamia did give me a fright. We was thinking the shooter come out the door and get us next.
Ah! We stuck everything back where we found it in Scuppered. Straight into him in the black.
We wouldn't have shot the pawnbroker, see? We never had a chance, did we?
Wah! Wah!
Also,
So
did
you admit to
like do
Yes.
both of you have noise suppression on? You do go on like with the
Oh yeah, I
higher
do have
stuff.
noise suppression on. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
I have
you want me
no
to turn it
suppression
off?
on too.
Do you want me to turn
Because
it off?
your louder things do get cut off a little bit.
I'm
Oh,
so
shit.
sad. One sec. Accélération matérielle, annulation. Annulation d'écho, c'est ça?
Oui.
Oui. Ok, merci. See, that's the point of having a French friend into the call. Alright.
That's the only point, though. That's the only thing I'm good at.
No, it's also because I love you.
Oh, love you too.
Hug.
Dumbass.
You dick.
So you admit to the defense's accusation. You did indeed ransack Mr. Winterbank's countertop on the night in question.
No, ransack, Governor, no.
Oh, that's right, Nush. That's right. It's more that we tied it up. Yeah. Sorry.
By their own admission, these brothers entered the pawnbrokery under dubious circumstances. However, they panicked and fled on hearing the gunshot, having first made good their mess.
We said it, we hardly sound like roughs at all.
We don't, Nush. We don't. But it makes us sound a little bit more cutthroat.
Well, then you would only get more prison time. I don't know. Gee.
I honestly, by the way, I love these two so much. Like, I want to kiss them on the cheek.
Oh wow. Because they're wobbly?
No, but like, no, but like, yeah. But it's just because they're cute. I think they're cute. That's it.
Can't just be
Because
they're
coincidental
little
that
guys.
these men
Yeah.
showed up at Winterbanks that night. There's more to that testimony than meets the eye, I'm sure of it.
Transformers.
Transformers.
Du, du, du.
No, you're so right. Trans right.
If that's the case, then why didn't you testify to that effect in the first place? Well, you know, we ain't exactly squeaky clean, are we?
We ain't, Nash, we ain't! If we made it to something like that, people would think we was up to no good!
Oh, Molly. Well, well said, Ringo, me old China. We'd only land ourselves in even more trouble.
Me old China?
What?
This game just makes up Englishisms on the fly.
Genuinely.
Genuinely.
No, because, you know,
But it's
like,
really
you know,
only like the people who
you-
are like on the streets and like ruffians. They're just against the rules. They make up their own little
Yeah, I know, but
thingies.
like China in particular, it's just that okay. Listen, the thing is that I am a Christorian. I have
What does that
mentioned-
even mean?
By that I mean that I have mentioned that to you, Songe. I took a lot of interest in Christian in particular,
Okay.
and China is actually a term that Christian uses.
Oh my god.
that-
Oh my god.
Yeah, it is a term that he uses, and it's a word that he uses to replace the word vagina.
Oh wow. Oh,
And
Yum.
because of this, whenever like this thing right now, I was like, oh no, why are you talking about pussy all of a sudden? Before remembering,
Fucking
oh, it's
God.
just a Chrisism. It's just something Chris says. It's something only he says. God,
Cool.
he just entered so much my mind and everything that I cannot.
I'm very worried about you.
Thank you. I think you need to worry about me. I'm terminally online. It's terrible.
Terminally online, yes.
I mean, aren't we
I
all?
will die. I will die. I only have a couple months left to live.
Yeah, no, because
Send
after
me-
that you'll be fucking tied to college.
Yeah, that's very true. Literally, dude. Yeah, please send. I was about to say send nudes, but please actually to like keep me alive. But
She,
actually,
she
can you
is
just...
terminally online. She can't escape it.
No, I mean, or can you just send me like cute pictures of my favorite characters? It will help. I will survive. It reminds me of this one post that the person was like, oh no, it is very serious condition. I need to see feet pics to actually survive or I will die. I will puke blood and die. Please send fit pics.
And in fact, now as a result of lying in your previous testimony,
No, not
that's
true. Fuck you.
Exactly what you've done. Landed yourself
Shut
in
up.
even more trouble.
Shut up. No.
Ah, well,
That's rotten luck.
says the rotten app leader.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Witnesses, explain your actions to the court. Why did you ransack the victim's counter?
We never ransacked nothing.
Right, Nash, right. More like we tidied up the place up. So sorry.
Vanzik was not amused.
The jiggle.
No, but he was looking with such an incredible look. God, I love Van Zik so much. You guys have no idea.
So what
I
you're
think we get it.
saying is,
No, you don't get it yet.
the sound of the gunshot shocked you so much you knocked all those things off the counter. Will it shock one of us that much? Yeah, this bag of nerves needs to learn to keep his shirt on.
Look, it was loud, alright? Blimey, me dead granny would have woken up at the bang.
That doesn't mean you should have taken your shirt off.
Oh wow.
Stop it! I was very, very, very scared, big bruv.
Big Bravier screamed
Little
like
bruv.
a bloomin' baby and fell over on the counter.
Wah!
He knocked over a load of books, a candlestick, and some skull, whatnot.
I got tickled in somebody, a marionette. Would knocked over a picture frame. Would knocked them skull on the floor. No, not the dog.
What the dog doing?
You've really mastered
It
working
fell over.
quietly then.
What a rocket! Me granny would have been scared back into her grave at a clatter like that.
So in short, the gunshot took you by surprise. A hatred in his eyes? Oh!
Oh,
And on some, I mean, it was quiet as a mouse, and then all of a sudden...
Can I do
bang.
something? Sorry, I'm here,
He's
yes.
function! He's
Why does he have-
function!
You know, from far away, I felt like the exclamation point was like A drumstick.
Inspector Gregson, do you have something to add?
Like I keep saying, I don't appreciate being lumped in with this scoundrel.
No, something to add about their testimony? You seem to react just now at what Mr. Skulkin said. Did it make you think of something?
It's probably nothing, of course. I wouldn't even bother to mention it, only... Well, the fact is, case don't get solved if you ignore the little details.
Yep. So how about you just tell us what's on your mind?
As you know, we brought these fellows to the yard for a question last night. And the statement they gave us was... And the statement they gave then told a slightly different story to what they're saying now.
Oh my god, such a weird way to phrase it.
Did it?
You claimed you heard the victim shout something out before the gunshot.
Oh, whatever, Goff. Whatever. Does ring a bell now you mention it.
Granted, it's only a minor details, but still. I can't help feeling like perhaps you've been a bit sloppy with testimony here, fellas.
If I discover the witness's testimony has been any more sloppy than it has hitherto proven to be, I shall be forced to bring the very harshest punishment to bear against them.
Oh, don't worry, it'll be worse in the future.
Whoa.
Easy, easy.
Wah!
That's it. Yep, it's all coming back to me now.
Then speak. Supplement your testimony with whatever details have miraculously returned to your questionable mind, sir.
Right, you ass. Goff. Just before the gunshot, we heard a voice yelling out, "Give me the gun!"
So in fact, you heard the voice and the gunshot almost simultaneously.
Oh, we did, Goff. We did.
Although I suppose if you're being honest, we heard a kind of wavering voice before the yell and all.
If you don't want to get shot, give me the gun. Boom! Kind of thing.
Korean acting, tragically missed. Or plumbers, have you considered?
Do-do-do-do-do.
And where were the voices coming from? Could you tell?
Of course we could. On the other side of that old bill door behind the corner it was.
From the storeroom where the victim was found dead.
And the voice you heard, it was that of the victim, Mr. Whitbank.
On my granny's life. Of course it was.
On his granny's life, of course it was.
What? You don't have the same?
Maybe they're just like brothers, but like, in a, not related way. I don't know.
Nah, I think he just would be stupid.
Yeah,
So
probably
that
also.
would mean that you both knew Mr. Windybank and the sound of his voice. So that would mean what?
Yes, consigned that it would.
Nah. We didn't know the geezer.
Yeah, no, huh? Oh, when the bloke and all the fancy clubbers giving us the evil eye.
If you value your lives, you will ensure your testimony is accurate and true.
Oh what, are you gonna drain them? You think that blood is gonna be tasty? Nah, it's not gonna be.
I'm not drinking. What?
Oh my
I
god, his
know
life
what
it
you
is.
are.
I'm not a piss drinker.
Oh my god.
This.
On Granny's life it must be. It's a good job his granny's dead.
How do you know?
They probably said so earlier.
He said his granny was like in the grave.
Okay. To summarize, then, immediately after hearing the voice of the victim, you then heard the gunshot, causing you to stumble and upset the items on the counter, scattering them over the shop floor. English is hard.
Floor.
You make it not the only thing that's hard.
Huh.
You make it sound like I'm clumsy.
Don't forget we tied it up after, like, little good boys. Anyways, the way I see it.
Oh my god. Good little boys.
Good boys. Good boys.
Uh-huh. You should have fired it instead of yelling it at the girl. You're saying that Mr. Winterbank had a gun in his hands. Yeah, by the way, what does the history look like when you, like, press for something? Ah, it's like that. Yeah, the bloke what owned the place was holding a gun, so you should have fired instead of yelling at the girl. Oh yeah, bet that was a sight, eh? Two of them waving them guns at each other. Must have got pretty heated. Man. Hello, Mario. I mean, just before he shouted out, we heard
Mario.
the geezer say, if you don't want to get shot.
Didn't really sound like he meant it, mind. More of an empty threat. Yes, you could say.
Mr. Winneback was known to keep a revolver on his shop counter at all times. People say that to protect the articles in his keeping, he'd readily put a bullet in someone's head if required. That someone being himself, of course.
Good grief! Extraordinary devotion indeed, if alarmingly misguided.
True. Well, he certainly
Something
sounded
you
like
learn from the Nipponese.
Oh my god. not the
Real no skin, you're going
Yarakuri,
like-
no.
Sorry.
Like- hand on chest like, oh! Well, it certainly sounded like he was ready to pull the trigger on it that night. Only the person he was gonna shoot beat him to it. Cooked his goose proper.
But he wished he'd quiz the trigger instead of wasting time shouting. Give me that gun.
And it was directly after those words that you heard the gunshot. It was more or less at the same time, go. Give me that gun. Kind of thing. Yes, a career in
Yes, a
acting.
career in acting.
Yeah. Okay, we
He
had the
was
sound of
expecting
someone
that
hitting the deck
sentence.
before everything went quiet.
After that, we'd done a slapdash job tidying the place.
Pluto came out the door and get us next. So
I
you
just
didn't-
realized my nail polish right now is exactly their colors.
Oh my
Like
God.
exactly. Wait, I'm taking a picture of this. This is so stupid.
So you didn't try to open the storeroom door then? Not on your life.
It went deathly quiet after that. It did, but the wind ran up me.
Right up your ass.
But anyway, the door was locked, weren't it? No way that was happening.
Yes, of course. It was locked from the inside, or so we've been led to believe.
It was, Gov. It was. From the inside.
Right? So we had no way of knowing what's going in there, did we? Unless there was some other way to get a view of the inside of the storeroom. Like through the keyhole, or a spy hole, perhaps. Don't ring no bells, don't light no lights.
They're
We
so
better
cute.
run before we notice anything like that.
We're still cutting our teeth in this game, see? But one day... we'll really cut the mustard.
We'll really cut the mustard.
Please cut it out.
What?
But as we know, behind that door was the victim's lifeless body, with the accused not 2 feet away.
Yes, unfortunately. Oh yeah, I think. Very Crimbusy.
Yeah, look at my nails. They're beautiful, huh?
Hell
They're
yeah.
incredible, huh?
Gina was in there unconscious with the gun in her hand.
To confirm, would it be correct to say that neither of you set foot inside?
Right, roll it up. That's right.
Couldn't have even if we wanted to. Fun and scampered. Straight to tea. Yes, whereupon you fired a shot from your own gun at Mr. Herlock Sholmes. We was a bit hasty there.
It was, Tosh. He was. Truth be told,
Truth.
I was already shaking like a leaf when you lot turned up. I love Ringo so much.
If you're shaking like a leaf, don't put a loaded gun in your hand.
Oh, good advice, miss. Good advice.
Truth be told, my mind went totally blank.
Before your mind goes totally blank, make sure you don't have a loaded gun in your hand.
Mental note made, miss.
I love you, Iris.
Oh, Iris.
After, so I was about to do the Iris voice for that. Apparently, we looked dodgy to the coppers and somewhat, so they clapped the darbies on us like winking.
And after you'd been handcuffed, the police found this revolver in your possession, correct?
Ah, oh well, yeah.
But listen, that proves it, doesn't it, eh? Couldn't have shot the pawnbroker, we never had a chance. And why should we believe that? Well, because it's true, ain't it?
It was only empty when we went in.
And the time the victim was already in the storeroom, having been forced to open the door by the accused with a gun in his head. In other words, on the night in question, these two witnesses never had laid eyes on the proprietor of the pawnbrokery, Mr. Whittybank, correct?
You've got it, mister.
Down to a T. Could we have some tea?
I would love that.
So the Skulkin brothers never actually encountered Mr. Windybank. Is that really true, I wonder?
You know it's not true.
That's it? That's the full extent of their testimony.
What is it, Runa? You look very fierce. I could pour you some herbal tea if you're tired.
Yes,
Well, yeah, I
please.
actually wanted some tea, yes.
I made a joke. Don't make jokes.
Don't make jokes.
Thank you, but I'm fine.
What?
No, you're not. Take the
Yeah,
tea.
boy.
Actually, hydrate. Right fucking now.
Yeah, generally.
I don't have a drink on me. I already had too much to drink today.
Tisk.
Oh.
Being such
Not
a
like
logical
alcohol, but
thinker,
yeah.
you'll probably laugh. But if oh my god, speaking of alcohol,
Yeah.
yesterday, the politics teacher kept going on that he smelled alcohol in the classroom,
Mm-hmm.
and like I didn't get it. It could have been there, but also like God, dude. Oh no, Chief. Well, I feel
I
as
mean,
though
you know,
these
there are unfortunately too many people who actually drink in class.
Yes,
like-
but like.
I
yeah,
know,
don't
but like my friend who was going through like it was not like, you know, so basically when she was going through like high studies and everything, apparently there were people who just showed up to class drunk like every day.
Right? Yeah, that's this.
Oh,
Yet
no.
good, yeah. Middle
But, like,
school was hard.
it was the classroom, not a particular person. So it was weird. And we weren't in that classroom until that class, so I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. But it was a thing. But I feel as though these brothers are still hiding something. Something important. It is nothing more than a feeling, though I've got no proof to support it.
Well, feelings can be very logical at times.
Real?
People's expressions, the movement of their eyes, the words they choose, the tightening of their butt, you know, a bulge in the pants. You can take all that in, and your brain will quietly analyze it to come up with a feeling like you described.
Iris, you're 10! No!
I was
Yeah.
making.
Yeah, that's just what Early told me.
Oh.
He taught me everything I know.
Oh, yeah.
Her
Well, you know
I was
too
just
much.
you.
I was just making a reference to something you said in the case too, Nebel. I just quoted you. It's your fault.
Okay.
I rewatched some clips from like case 2. I just wanted to quote it.
Okay, cool.
We are making our own fucking canon, and we are going to make it coherent and make it come back as much as possible.
If you, whether you want it or not. This is a cinematic universe now.
Exactly.
You've concluded that there's something suspicious about the testimony without knowing why. That's all. I think you should trust your instincts.
Thank you. Sometimes I think if she's 10 years old, I must be 5.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
That's what Dream said to the judge.
Okay, we are
Stop! Stop! Stop!
We heard a voice yelling
Songe!
out.
No, you absolutely didn't say anything. No.
Present the photograph of Gina?
Yeah, maybe. I don't
Hmm.
know. I mean, you have a lot of
The
chances.
music
so-
stopped! Let's go!
Yeah, this is a good one.
I got it! You're saying that on the night in question, the victim, Mr. Windybank, was wielding a gun, is that correct? That's it, Gov. You've got the picture. I do have the picture.
Yes, Nash. Yes, no question.
And yet the photographic evidence from the time of the incident clearly shows that Mr. Windybank was not in possession of a firearm of any description.
You surprise me. Does the defense really intend to highlight evidence that compromise the position of the accused even more?
Furthermore, the defense has failed to establish that the photographic print presented was taken a suitable short time prior to the victim's death. Your chronology is severely lacking, counsel.
Skill issue.
Skill issue?
Yeah, that's right. No, wait, we can
Too
compare
right.
it with
Nash,
the...
too right. The old geezer could have been able to turn the tables over, huh?
Oh, this is from the half hour later, so it was before they went in and bumped the table.
Yeah. Well, shit.
Hardly likely.
No, I'm afraid this won't stand as conclusive evidence. Continue with the cross-examination, counsel, and heed my earlier warning, witnesses.
Okay, so I guess you can have like a lead on what you need to prove then.
Okay.
The game is being nice and telling you like you're on the right track, you're just lacking.
So it would be the post-shooting photograph?
Objection.
Nuh-uh.
No.
Nah. I'm just looking at Gregson.
It's kind of
Even his
hard.
beautiful eyebrows.
I love him so much.
He's so beautiful and so cool. I love him. He's so amazing.
I don't have much idea either, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Do you guys want me to go and fetch the answer online?
I'm scrolling right now.
Oh,
Just,
okay.
This site is fucking awful.
Do you not want me to do it so that you don't get spoiled?
Yeah, you can. Well, these things have like no spoilers, but like, yeah, you can look it up.
Yeah, but still, it's probably gonna reveal like character names and stuff like that. Okay.
Not necessarily.
Great Ace Attorney, Case 5, Game 1. Ba-bum, 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 ba-ba-bum. Ba-bum, ba-bum, bum, 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 bum. We are in the trial part 2, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, pursue. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Okay, present the crime scene photograph at the statement 3.
Okay, this... Sure, okay. So you're saying that on the night in question, the victim, Mr. Windybank, was wielding a gun, is that correct? That's a go. You got the picture. Yeah.
Yeah, no, no question.
And yet photographic evidence obtained immediately after the incident clearly shows that Mr. Windybank was not holding a firearm of any description.
What?
Oh, they were saying he had a gun and so did she? Or like he was holding the gun and then he got shot. Okay. Weird.
Yeah, so like it was a photo that you had to show, but not you shouldn't have shown like the picture with Gina.
Okay. Cool. Gordon Bennett, that ain't right.
Who the fuck is Gordon Bennett? There can be no question that the victim revolver was used in the incident. I would remind the court that Mr. Winnibank's gun was found at the scene. Not only was it identified as the murder weapon, but it was found in the accused's hand.
You're so wide. Yeah, that mole Toller used the victim's own gun to finish him off. Give me that gun.
Kind of thing.
Stay exactly where you are, right there! If the crime had taken place as you so colorfully described in your testimony, it would give rise to an undeniable and significant inconsistency in the final moments you just acted out.
Goodness, are you sure, Counsel?
Where you go with this, Ryunosuke?
I know where he's going.
To the gay club. Oh no.
So of course.
You intrigue me, my learned friend, but let's see some evidence to support your claim. I was so into this, I forgot I am supposed to voice.
Now the photograph of Gina?
No,
gun?
No.
Crime scene floor plan?
No. Nah, you're so cold right now. You're so cold. Nebel, look at the way that they were reenacting the scene.
I cannot anymore, but
Yeah, but like
okay,
you
it
see
was
how he
like-
did it, like by
shooting up.
Don't you find it be a little bit weird compared to your informations?
In upper half of victim's back.
Oh yeah,
I
it was
see,
shot
I
in the
see.
front.
It was shot in the back.
Yeah, no, but the way they show it, it was shot
Yeah,
in
exactly. That's the thing.
Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough. According to their testimony, the witnesses claimed to have heard a shout of "Give me that gun," followed by the gunshot.
Indeed. With the two events happening almost simultaneously, or so we've been led to believe.
Yes, that's right. Now, if that testimony is true, it would mean that at the moment of death, the victim and his attacker would have been facing each other. However, in the autopsy report, it clearly states that the victim died instantly after being shot from behind. So, as I stated before, there's an undeniable inconsistency in your testimony, Mr. and Mrs. Skulkin. Mrs.? Oh, what? Oh, yeah. But it's the God's honest truth.
It is not. It is when he was shot at night.
Shopkeeper had a gun in his hand. We saw it with our own bleeding eyes. Did I hear you right just now? You actually saw Mr. Windybank holding a gun.
Oh.
Someone like that might have slipped out. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you've all just heard the admission by these two witnesses that on the night in question, they actually saw with their own eyes the victim wielding a gun. Which can only mean that despite their testimony to the contrary, the Skulkin brothers must have encountered the victim in person.
in this case.
Order! Witnesses, explain yourself at once!
Well, hello, Mario. The thing.
You can't help Mario way out of this.
The thing is, I wasn't supposed to. Oh, he's about to throw the fucking table.
He's
It
so
would
done.
seem that my previous warning fell on deaf ears. I made it quite clear that false witness will be the death of you.
Am I to understand that you replaced the untruth of your original testimony with renewed lies?
Was also already given it. Truth is, see, we
Cut it out, Nosh! Cut it out! If we blow now, you know what he'll do to us.
McGilded!
But you'll
But he's dead.
He.
Or no.
Who? E.
But me, of course. Let me make your position here perfectly clear. You would talk, there is no other option available to you.
Oh,
Bro, come on. The game's up.
oh
Game over.
but we'll have our guts for garters.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
We'll have our guts for garters.
In case it hasn't quite sunk in yet, no matter how hard you try to hide it, the truth will come out.
Hi, I'm gay.
Yeah, so I was gonna make a joke.
My name is no longer Truth. It is actually Trucy.
It's gay. Proceed. Shut up.
On the night in question, it is now apparent that your brothers met face to face with the victim. I demand that you testify again to explain the precise circumstances under which this meeting took place.
Well,
Do we have to?
On pain of death.
That is quite painful indeed.
I suggest you make yourself fully aware that this is your very last chance to tell the truth.
I love Van Zix because Van Zix
otherwise,
is like
I will
no
swing my, like... I
Dong.
Will, no.
sorry. Yeah, sorry. No, wait, sorry. What?
Sickle, no, scythe, that's
What?
the word. I will swing my scythe directly across your
I will
throats.
swing my wine bottle at you.
Oh yeah,
You
no,
swing,
true.
Swing my wand.
Alright, so we just got inside the gaff and heaved a sigh of relief when the geezer showed up his mug.
Oh, you know what? I know how the omnibus caught fire. Molotov cocktail with wine.
Yo!
It was him all along.
He is the Reaper of the Bailey.
He is the Reaper of the Bailey.
Give me that gun, he bellowed, and then he flew at us like he was possessed. Thought we added.
Poor old geezer. The bloke was strong as an ox. He chucked me over the corner.
Pulled me gun on him, and he legged it through that door into the back room.
We never had nothing to do with killing him. That's all what happened. I swear.
So you're now telling us that the moment before the victim was killed in the storeroom, you in fact encountered him in the main part of the shop.
Well, yeah. Sorry.
Well, we find ourselves at an interesting juncture. This changes matters considerably.
But honest, Governor, this time.
This time, Nash. This time. We ain't got nothing more to hide.
Very well. The counsel for the defense, you may proceed with your cross-examination or whatever the fuck.
Yes, this is it. The moment I've been waiting for. Dun 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 dun.
Oh, the music is starting to kick
Yeah,
up.
yeah, I noticed earlier the music like sped up a little bit.
Yeah, they have
Shit.
multiple versions of this. It's great.
When you say geezer, I presume you mean the victim and proprietor of the shop, Mr. Windybank?
Oh, what else? Sorry. I mean, that's right.
He was keeping a close eye on the entrance to the gaff, obviously. But we never thought no one was gonna come out of the back room like that. back room being the pawnbrokery storeroom.
Yeah, that must be where it popped it up from. Only place it could have been.
So it would seem the victim was already in the storeroom when these brothers entered the premise.
Which means Ginny must have been in there at that point as well.
That doesn't make sense, does it? If Gina had threatened Mr. Windybank into the storeroom with her at gunpoint, then why would he have emerged from the same room all alone when the brothers arrived?
Oh, I don't know.
Did you see the accused at that time?
What? The mole told her. Couldn't tell you.
No way, Gubba. We had bigger fish to fry then. Fish and chips. I mean, the old geezer just lost it. Like, Gregson pipes up.
Yeah, Gregson is visibly upset. He's like,
What do you want?
Who said fish and chips?
Oh my god.
Do you have a problem with fish and chips? Are you not a real British citizen? Stop looking
Those
at me
fish and
like
chips
that.
Those look really good,
eye.
by the way. I have to say, those look freaking good.
This is going to be completely pointless, but I just wanna...
Excuse me.
Excuse me! Something wrong, Inspector? Inspector Gregson!
I can't be here. I have got time to stand around in those blooming stand. I need to get back to yard. Widow was kicking off while I'm sweating over there.
Are you referring to the
I think I'm a
emergency you've been
pirate.
talking about since yesterday?
I haven't been talking about anything of the sort. That's a top secret assignment, that is.
Says the detective at full volume in the courtroom. With the public galley.
Well, anyway, the point is, you need to get the trial over and done with as quick as possible.
Cool beans! Thanks, man! Which one did I press? Okay. I got the first one, and... Give me the gunny bell, and it flew at us like it was possessed. I thought we had it. You mentioned that Mr. Windybank shouted those words in your previous testimony too. However, you claimed that you heard him yelling them on the other side of the storeroom door. Oh, did we? Gaslighting, Ray.
It's not working.
But the truth is, he was shouting those words at you, wasn't he? Well, yeah.
Was the victim, Mr. Windybank, wielding a gun at the time?
Oh, was he ever? Blimey, lummy. A great ugly barrel he had, but he straight at me frontispiece.
So what you're saying is you definitely saw Mr. Windybank with the gun at that time, is that right?
It is, Guff. It is. Spot on.
Then all of a sudden he came at us, he did.
Oh, was Bedlam. I didn't know who was going who.
You were clearly all going for each other.
Oh, that's
Oh,
suggestive.
damn. Wow.
Oh,
Damn.
Oh, hey.
Like that said, we thought we'd had it. I mean,
Just like the Greeks.
oh my god.
yes, I know that you mentioned the counter in your previous testimony too.
Oh, yeah, of course we did.
He knocked over a load of books, candlestick, and some skull whatnot.
I could take only some marionette. What knocked over a picture? Yeah. Everything was knocked out. Yeah.
So in fact, it wasn't the sound of the gunshot that shocked you and made you knock those things off the counter. Well, Big Brovia went flying over the counter like a gunshot, I can tell ya, and the old geezer pinned him.
Oh, pinned. He did, Nash. He did. If you hadn't been there, the bloke would have flattened me like a blooming pancake in seconds.
And would you have liked
I would have loved it. Wow.
At the time in question, the alarm was raised at the local police station via a secret cable from the pawnbrokery. There is a
Oh,
button under the
pop Windybank, more like popping cherries.
You're
Wow.
going to jail for that. I'm sorry.
to jail? To the
Corny
guillotine.
jail.
Wait, I can't
No.
even I can't save you from that. I'm sorry. This is no. There is a button under the counter used to activate it, which was presumably pressed by the victim.
That's right. When the brothers fled the scene and back onto the street, they ran straight into the arriving police, didn't they?
Poor Miss Windybank. He did everything he could to protect his shop.
Wow. Put me gun on him, he legged through the door. Were you intending to shoot Mr. Windybank? No, oh, never. I was just, yeah, you know.
No, I don't know.
Looking out for me bruv, weren't I? He was being flattened, don't forget. I was just joining in the fun. By a man whose shop was being burgled, yes.
And then, the man fled into the storeroom when you point your gun at him. Is that it?
Yeah, that he shoved me away, and then ran off through that door and shut himself in. Something about that last remark. Something that doesn't quite ring true.
I wonder why Mr. Windybank ran away into the storeroom.
What?
Well, according to what everyone's saying, Ginny was in there waiting for him with a gun.
Yes, that's right. Gina allegedly used Mr. Windybank's gun to threaten him and force him to open the storeroom door. In which case, how did the gun end up in Mr. Windybank's hands again?
I have no idea. That is strange, isn't it?
This little inconsistency could be significant. Should make a mental note of it. Look, the point is, me and my brother here.
That's right, Nash. That's right. Me and my brother here. Okay, so it's probably like the last, the prior statement and stuff.
You say you had nothing to do with it. Nothing at all.
Nothing, guy. Nothing. The little geezer went and shut himself in the back room, didn't he?
He went into the back rooms. Locked it was from the inside.
We know it was, because we tried to open it.
But it's a decent door, that one. Good and strong. Wouldn't budge an inch.
So in that hand, the situation remains unchanged. Inside the storeroom with the pawnbroker, there was only one other person. The sole person who could possibly have shot the victim, the accused, Miss Gina Lestrade.
It wouldn't appear so. What say you to that, Counsel?
I don't know. Was there anyone else apart from Gina who could have shot Mr. Windybank?
Airlock Sholmes.
There could have been.
What people do we have? Well, he could have shot himself.
Yo, okay, that would be crazy.
I mean,
though.
it's in
How
the
do you
back.
shoot your...
In the back?
Yeah.
It
Okay,
would
but
be
that's
crazy.
Ace Attorney.
No,
We're talk-
honestly, go. Absolutely go ahead and say, yeah, there was something. I mean, in Ace
Yep.
Attorney, you always say yes.
Yeah.
That could have been. If they give me the
Is your
option.
Is your clown guilty? Yeah.
Mr. Skulkin. What?
What's it look for?
From the moment you admitted that you'd encountered the victim face to face that night, the course of this trial changed completely. It did.
What is your point, my learned friend?
The question we must answer is who could have shot Mr. Windybank?
Like the
And it
episode
is-
of The Simpsons.
And it is the belief of the defense that the defendant is not the only possible answer at all.
You have my attention. In that case, let us return to this planet of premise.
Yeah.
Okay. What if they shot through the lock, trying to open the door?
Oh, whoa.
Well,
that would...
actually, there is one more possibility. That is a
Oh.
bit less obtuse.
Through the small window.
That is
Oh,
more
the
likely, yeah.
people?
No, there was a window in the
Yeah, there
door.
was a small window in the door.
Like there's like a trap door. There was a trap door in the door.
Like a
Okay.
small see-through.
No, like something you could actually open.
Huh. Yeah. Let's call the room. Yeah. Is you?
Songe.
Sorry. Those are the facts, so pray what other possible answer to the question of who shot the man could there be?
Counsel, you must now provide answers to the court in respect of the two conundrums.
2, my lord. Twice as many chances to be right, maybe. Or wrong.
Indeed. Namely, from what location did the culprit shoot the victim? And furthermore, where was the victim at the time?
Understood, my lord.
You're right, Reno.
Not entirely sure. There's one thing I am sure about. If I can prove that there's a credible new alternative to what happened, it would change Gina's prospects hugely.
So now, time for some clarity. Show the court on this plan the answer to the question posed by his lordship.
Okay.
If you believe someone else could have killed the victim, indicate from where that person could have fired the gun.
Right here?
Yeah, around the front. Yeah. I would say a bit more left to the left, but yeah.
Oh, perfect. The defense believes that the culprit could have shot the victim from this location here.
And in answer to the second question, assuming the culprit fired from the location
it just
indicated,
it just put a person marker where I put it. Okay.
where was the victim at the time?
In the storeroom.
Yeah, like that.
The culprit shot the victim from outside the storeroom.
Huh. Continue.
Mr. Windybank died instantly from a bullet wound to his back. Looking at the stain of blood on the storeroom floor, it doesn't appear that the body was moved after death, which tells us that he was almost certainly shot while he was in the storeroom. However, the crucial point is, where was the shooter when the fatal bullet was fired?
So you are adamant that the shot was fired from outside the storeroom?
Well, according to the Skulkin brothers' earlier testimony. Pulled me gun on him, and then he legged it through that door in the back room. If Mr. Windybank ran away through the door, we have to assume that the door was open at the time.
Or that there was a fucking window.
But the window was intact? Question mark?
Yeah, but like it's not like you don't have to shoot through the window. It's like an open panel.
Yeah, it's an open panel that you can like. It's a trapdoor. It's a flap.
It's like the thing you put the mail into, you know?
Yeah, but like it's pretty big. Like it's pretty large. It's large enough to like pull the gun through and pew. Why are we not bringing up the fucking window?
Yeah.
Because I forgot. Was at precisely
Well,
that
it's not-
moment
it's not
when the
assumed.
victim was fleeing for his life that these brothers had the perfect opportunity to shoot the man in the back once he was inside the storeroom.
Come to think of it, do you remember what the prosecutor said at the start of the trial?
Moving on to the find of Scotland Yard's coroner, his report states that the bullet entered the body on a rising diagonal trajectory. It means the victim was likely shot by someone significantly shorter in height than himself.
Poor man. Shot while he was running as fast as he could to safety.
Of course. And Gina picking up the gun, just like Ryunosuke picked up the gun because shook. Ho, 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 ho.
Parallels.
He would have been leaning forward as he was running away. So even if the bullet was fired horizontally, it would still have entered his body on an upwards trajectory.
Whoa.
Whoa!
So the culprit isn't necessarily someone shorter than Mr. Windybank.
I'm sure my learned friend could have forgotten that the storeroom door was found closed and locked from the inside. You claim the victim was shot as he fled into the room. Do you also claim his corpse was dexterous enough to turn the key in the lock?
But what if someone else locked the door? Gina! Yes, there's someone else who could have locked the storeroom door. Yeah, right, she would have wanted to protect herself from the fucking maniac shooting at the man.
Yeah.
That's so.
Very well then, counsel. Present your hypothesis to the court. In the scenario just described, the defense's assertion is that the victim was shot from outside the storeroom. In which case, who shot and locked the storeroom door from the inside?
Where is she?
Gina.
She's
Gina!
here.
Where is she?
She's here.
Obviously, the person who locked the door was the only other person inside the storeroom at the time. The defendant, Miss Gina Lestrade.
It's absurd.
Ha, got him.
You're suggesting that the accused deliberately engineered the sealed room. For what possible reason? Such action will only serve to tighten the noose around her neck.
I am inclined to agree, I must say. Well, counsel.
Yes. That's a tricky one, that, isn't it? It's because he was scared of the maniacs with guns.
Oh my god.
I have big notions of no place in my courtroom, counsel. Remember that, please.
But of course Ginny would have locked the door. It almost goes without saying, doesn't it?
It does.
Thank you, Iris. You're saving everything.
Thank
You're
you!
saving us.
Well, if I was Ginny in that situation, I know I would have locked the door. As clear as I could. I mean, those two bucklers had just fired a gun in her direction, hadn't they?
Yes, obviously. Before
Yeah,
the
obviously.
Yeah, obviously, Ryonosuke. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Is there anything in there? Does that sound hollow? Like it knocks against his forehead?
I mean, honestly, the three of them, like Van Zieks and the judge as well.
Yeah, no.
Though
You
I
mean
think that
it's
Van Zieks,
obvious?
I think Van
He's
Zieks
just
is more
trying
like
to
because he's
not
so
give
used
it
to
us. Yeah.
Actually, I think that Van Zieks is just because he's so used to getting shot at in the streets.
Oh.
You know,
Oh dear.
he's so.
You guys run
dude,
away
he-
when you get shot? Filthy casual.
Pathetic.
Just catch the
Pathetic.
bullet in your mouth.
Yeah. You
I
gotta make
drink
love
them
to it.
every day.
You gotta crunch on it and really make them feel the fear.
You know, it's just like Shadow the Hedgehog. Like, oh yeah, I like my coffee, but like I only
You
crunch on
eat
the
the
on the coffee beans. I eat the beans. It's canon, by the way. It's
It's
canon.
canon.
Oh wow, I love that. I'm giving that. You guys can't use chaos control to stop the bullets. Pathetic.
Yeah, did you know that Shadow the Hedgehog apparently, like in his free time, like he goes for charity to go and make soup for like the homeless and stuff.
Is this some Christian lore again?
No, it is not Christian lore. It is
Oh,
book.
shit.
It is Sonic lore. As in like this is basically there's a thing called Sonic Twitter takeover where the voice
Right.
actors basically answer like Twitter questions, and
Uh-huh.
all of those answers are technically all canon.
Oh, because,
And
because the voice actor said so?
No, it's because those were like basically those answers are written by the Sonic team, like the American Sonic team.
Funny.
Nice.
Thus, it is canon.
They
And
did
for example,
put I watched The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. They did put Shadow eating only the coffee beans in that game.
yeah, see, that's canon. It's fucking canon.
Well, that
And, like,
game
for
is
example,
like
another-
I love that.
canon, but like, it's official,
Yeah,
but
but
like
that works.
canon.
Also, because of this, we now know that apparently Shadow the Hedgehog is an Android enjoyer. First of all, like he
A what?
doesn't like iPhones.
Cool Android.
He uses an Android. He uses an Android.
Which
Oh,
is
he
hilarious
hates iPhone?
because he has like
He hates
Android clones of himself.
Wow.
Stuff. Also, Also, I just love everything that we learned about them. It's so funny. Also, they know what Sonado is, and they fucking hate it.
Sona though, Sonic plus.
Shadow.
Oh, Scotch. Okay, what do we call it? Okay.
Yeah, they know what it is, and Sonic fears it actively, and Shadow just hates it.
My cock is not big enough on this picture.
God. Like I really
Control.
recommend the Sonic Twitter takeovers. They're really fucking funny.
I'm the ultimate life form. Why don't you get it in ultimate?
Here's another question for Shadow. How's Oh, I'm not saying that one.
Oh, it's fine. It's not that hard. Come on, give it to me, Shadow. So, how's Murray? Oh no.
I will
Maria.
find you, Mudkip. Captain Mudkip, I will find you, and I will kill you.
Does Dr.
yeah.
Eggman answer stuff to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Does he talk about his wife?
No, he doesn't. I don't think he does. But you have to check those because I haven't seen all of them. But it's really
I
funny.
miss my wife, Dale.
I miss her a lot. I'll be back.
At some point, he pretends to be to go super at some point. It was funny. Okay. I think my favorite anecdote with Shadow, which is like, it's not a fun anecdote, it's just a sweet anecdote, is the fact that his favorite place to go shopping is called Maria's.
Oh my god.
It's because he couldn't help his Maria, so he's determined to make at least one Maria happy in the world.
That's cute.
Dude, Shadow is the sweetest fucking thing in the world. I love him.
But also an edgy bastard anti-hero. Good for him. Good for
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
Good for
exactly.
him.
He's the perfect balanced as all things should be.
He's hot. Thank you, Shadow.
He's hot. Yes, he is.
So
Yeah, I
either
recommend
way,
those.
Yeah. Before
Anyways,
the two
sorry.
brothers arrived, Miss Lestrade and Mr. Windybank were in the storeroom together. Now I don't know what went on between them at the time, but at some point, Mr. Windybank must have heard the intruders breaking into his shop and left the storeroom.
Introducer, what's up, bro?
If your theory is correct, I would leave the accused alone in the storeroom.
Yes, it would. Then probably only moments later, the victim fled back through the storeroom door, hoping to escape danger.
Bang.
Hit in the back by the bullet, Mr. Windybank fell to the floor where he was, just inside the storeroom. I mean, this is a... the theory almost makes sense. But... their gun was fired once. Definitely a Mr. Herlock Sholmes. How did Windybank's gun also get fired and end up there?
Well, we'll see.
Sus.
Sus Among Us.
Hit in the back by the bullet, Mr. Windybank fell to the floor where he was, just inside the storeroom. And what we have to ask ourselves now is, what would the defendant have done in that moment? I see where you're going with it. Outside the storeroom was a terrifying killer who had just murdered Mr. Windybank. As soon as that thought struck Miss Lestrade, she slammed the door shut and locked it. In order to save her own life. Hold it! But I mean, we ain't the ones who done it.
We ain't got wait. You gotta believe us. I mean, come on. We never should go on.
Objection! That's blatantly untrue. I know for a fact that you would. Because before my own eyes, you shot Mr. Herlock Sholmes. There's only one logical conclusion here. Mr. and Mr. Skulkin, you brothers had every opportunity to have been the true perpetrators of Mr. Windybank's murder. Now,
Wow!
Da, 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 da.
You just say it
Say
wasn't
it
the big
wasn't the big pocket who shot the Thornbrook after all.
No,
I
this is
know
you
it was
guys.
those three brothers. They look as shady as the densest forest.
That was amazing, Runa. All the members of the jury seem to be firmly on your side now.
I know, first time ever! And probably the last.
Well, I'll just shoot them dead until they're all on your side.
No,
You'll
Iris,
have to give a
no!
verdict.
Oh god. He's about to bring his leg up. He better be.
An admirable effort, my learned friend.
Yeah, the conundrum of the guns and the bullets. That's a problem.
I just
Someone
thought
is
back at
dead
the
and you're
joke.
laughing. You're laughing.
I just,
Someone's and you're
I
laughing.
just remembered the joke I made at the beginning of the trial. My Nipponese. Got him.
Sorry.
You find the situation amusing, Lord Benzi.
Everyone in court starts laughing.
I had a Nipponese. It was funny.
Oh god, serious.
Yeah, I was, you know, I thought it was funny and stuff, and then I serious.
I myself find the defense's argument most persuasive.
I dare say, such chicanery is the bread and
Chicanery,
butter
yeah.
of
Chicanery.
the street performers in your provincial Eastern nation.
Oh my god,
God
racism.
damn!
This is some bukkake theater. Oh. Oh, kabuki, sorry.
My fucking god!
Wait, what did you?
I love that you guys took some time to realize what I just said.
No, I,
Okay,
I
so
heard, I heard
so-
right the first time.
I heard right the first time. I was just wondering what does it have to do when you say kabuki, and I was like, oh. Did you? My real question is, did you mean to say bukake the first time, or was it an accident?
Yeah, no, like that was
Okay,
part
cool.
of the joke.
This one was intentional.
Yeah,
the thing.
sometimes I'm funny on purpose.
Yeah, it couldn't be me.
But such blatantly malicious conjuring tricks amount to nothing more than inexcusable pettifoggery here.
What the fuck you saying?
The hypothesis you put forward so ostensibly, credibly cannot and will not stand. Because, you see, it contains fatal flow.
A fatal flaw? Now die.
See, you're dead, and you can't,
You can't do
you can't
shit.
protect your client anymore. Do you mean to tell me that...
Logic
Bitch.
failing. Sorry.
I say, Lord Vazex. It might be an idea to explain these bloody conjuring tricks or whatever it is to the troops on the ground.
The fatal flaw in my learned friend's argument is really very simple to understand. Just like me breaking a glass. Assuming you're not too dim-witted to count bullets.
Yeah, there we go.
By George, you know, George, the frog.
Here.
What's everyone talking about? What did I do wrong? God
Console.
damn it, I was at the top of the world for a second! And now I'm back down to hell. Yes,
Every
sir.
Damn, never knew it was so easy to straighten a man.
I'm never
Don't worry, I'm
straight.
still very gay.
That's not what I meant.
Tell the core of many bullets were found at the scene of the crime.
Two bullets.
Mm-hmm. Correct. The first that which hit the victim in the back, ending his life. And the second that which struck the detective, Mr. Elog Sholmes, on his arrival at the scene.
The quotation detective.
Yeah.
So
I would have added
derogatory.
more quotes. Like I would have added like 5 quotes.
It's true. It would have been funny.
Indeed.
One sec.
The defense presented a picture showing the damage caused by the second bullet earlier in the proceedings. The bullet which injured Mr. Sholmes appears to have passed through his body to strike the calendar.
Damn, man survived and woke up to have a
The Rothschild's
conversation with Miss
understanding is
Susato
correct.
after being after having a full puncture wound through his abdomen. The fucking mad lad.
Oh, he's amazing right now.
You know what? Actually, I think Van Zeeks might have turned him.
Invincible? What do you mean?
No,
Like vampire things.
Ah, okay. Yeah, well,
There is so many labels on this guy. I'm like, gay, invincible, vampire.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's just, Herlock. I mean, we all know that Herlock and Van Zieks used to fuck. We know that they're exes. So like, it's possible. It's very possible that he turned him into a vampire or something. I made a comic about that. I love how Songe cannot tell what is true and what is not anymore.
Yeah, no,
I
because
love
like
that.
at this point, you said this so much. If they're revealed, or having nothing in common, or just being acquaintance, I'm gonna be mad. I want them to at least be rival in like fucking middle school or some shit. I want Airlock Sharms to have stolen Van Ziek's lunch at some point. Oh, something.
Totally.
Honestly, they don't interact much in the actual game.
Yeah, no.
But there's
so.
always like whenever they do interact, there's this fucking tension where you're like, oh yeah, no, something definitely fucking happened.
And
Something
two hot
definitely fucking
men.
happened.
Yeah.
I mean, it's to me,
34.
it's most
He's 32.
Yeah, I mean,
similar
he
age
could have
ranges.
stolen his lunch. That's something that could have happened.
Oh
He
my
could have
god,
stolen
yeah,
his
Herlock
beans.
is older!
Yeah.
He could have been the
It's
bully.
like, I'm stealing your beans.
Yeah, I think honestly it's in college, I think
Yeah.
they had I think they used to date in college or something like that.
I
And
don't know.
and then it just didn't really go that well, like Van Ziek started angsting and everything, and
Crawling.
and Herlock, Herlock is Erlock, and yeah.
I'm still on the stolen lunch theory because Van Zieks looks beanless.
He
Anyway.
does look beanless, and he's also maidenless. Honestly,
Yeah.
I mean, I say that they used to fuck, but honestly, Van Zieks looks like a 32-year-old virgin. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
He looks like the kind of guy that would sacrifice virgins at night, but actually he is the virgin.
No, he's like, I've never lost my virginity because I never lose.
No, that's Edge.
Like,
no,
yeah.
that's. Ooh. I would say it's Von Karma, but he does literally have a daughter. So it's
Yeah, no, Von
Edgeworth.
Karma fucked. Von Karma fucked.
It could be adopted if you don't know.
No.
No, Von Karma, like, it's very obvious that, it is actually his daughter.
Like she pulls out the pregnancy test. Like,
Edgeworth,
yeah, I was
though.
pregnant.
Edgeworth, though.
No, Edgeworth.
But
I
also
mean, you could-
Franziska. Okay, Franziska could definitely be like that. I never lose.
Phoenix is definitely a power virgin.
I think it's more Franziska. I think it's Franziska. Franziska, honestly, she's the kind of person to be like, I never lose, so I never lost my virginity.
Yep.
Like, she's always on technicality. Like, she has sex, but then it's like the technicality. Technically,
didn't
there was
lose.
no
It's
penetration.
because I fucked
That's
them.
that's why I only date women, because this way there's no penetration. So technically, I haven't lost my virginity.
They don't fuck me. I fuck them.
Yeah, exactly. That too.
Yeah, exactly. But then one day she finds out that she lost her hymen because she was like horse riding one day, and it broke the hymen, and she's like devastated because it means that she lost her hymen, and thus like a lot of people think that it means losing your virginity.
But it
and she's
really
like,
doesn't.
Damn it!
Maybe this tangent went too far.
It did.
It did.
But it's a real thing. It is a real thing. You can break your
I
hymen
know.
by horse riding. It's kind
You
of
can
crazy.
just be born without one.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Like, I'm
Fucking
gonna be.
crazy,
I've
man.
never
That thing
seen
is
one.
not a good indicator of anything ever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. It's just there, man.
Or most of the
Sometimes
time it's not. Yeah.
Mm.
Furthermore,
Anyways.
we know there are two firearms involved in the incident. The revolver belonging to the victim, Mr. Whittebank, and the Skulkin brothers' revolver. The evidence shows that a single bullet was fired from each gun.
Yes, indeed it does. A single bullet from each.
Now then, my learned friend.
Do you know basic calculus? Just the basics of calculus.
What is 1 + 1? Ryunosuke starts
Okay.
sweating.
Okay, technically, calculus is like the super hard shit where you do derivative. So I don't think Ryunosuke knows how to do calculus, but he knows how to do
Dude,
math.
Yeah, no, like, listen, he's a literature student. He doesn't even know basic math.
Yeah. You yourself told the court only moments ago that these two brothers shot Mr. Elok Sholmes right before your eyes.
Yes, I did.
Oh my goodness! Oh, sorry, I have to find the right voice.
The silly man.
Oh my goodness! I think you'll
Oh
find
yeah, the silly man Levita. Yep.
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse.
That if the single bullet that was fired from the brother's gun hit Mr. Sholmes, it means...
Beep 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 beep. Windy Bank not shot by same gun. Stop. Only one bullet. Stop.
Exactly.
Bam!
Yes, this Nipponese street performer presented an ostensibly credible argument. However, it was never anything more than a diversion trick with no hope of standing up to scrutiny. Looks like you couldn't stand up. Also, Iris is floating again.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, there he goes again.
I hope people in the public will enjoy that. Pray forgive the discourtesy of flinging the dregs of this allowed nectar into the public gallery. Stop licking the. No, don't lick the ground.
Oh, it hasn't been washed in months. Stop.
Bailiff, do something.
Anything for me to share a little bit of this song with mine.
It's like Yellow Charm in the crowd. It's free.
It's free.
I mean,
Free food.
with the amount of fucking poverty in the city, yeah, nah.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
Discord
and
needs
and
to
dude,
open its
okay,
eyes.
Sherlock Holmes has gone through so much. Like he literally has been in so much pain because of the operation and everything. I think he needs a bit of wine. Just give him a glass.
Straight into his body. Shoop.
Oh, that's not the only thing he would want straight into his body, but his daughter is here, so he can't really do that.
But Discord needs to open its eyes.
I heard Discord.
The accused, Miss Gina Lestrade, is no ordinary little girl. Despite her young years, she can regrettably no longer be described as juvenile. No, the person in the docks is far from a law-abiding citizen. She is a past riddled with criminal conduct. The truth is, the accused broke into the pawnbroker on the night in question with loathsome intent. As we can see beyond doubt in this spread which depicts her threatening the victim with a murder weapon. And I have here in my possession one more piece of evidence the prosecution wishes to present.
Disc!
Are we checking that whatever it is? Look, you bitch.
No, don't! Don't give it to him. It's mine.
But anything belonging to Mr. McGillen is to be taken as.
Yes, that music box disc. Mr. McGilded's music box disc. Box disc.
The very day before the hateful murder of Mr. Widbank, the accused attempted to make off with this article, which clearly doesn't belong to her. And with one of the subtlety of a pickpocket, I might add, but by brute force and brazen imprudence.
Good gracious!
Make no mistake, any sympathy for the accused on account of her years is misguided and dangerous. There are no depths to which this girl would not stoop if pushed, no crime she would not commit. The court forgets that fact has its peril.
I see. I think it would be prudent to take this music box disc into evidence counsel. As a grim testament to the test.
That's his voice?
Yeah, it's mine is better. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yours is better.
Lord Wessex, I'm
Inspector Gregson.
Yes, Inspector?
we had a meeting yesterday in the Army, the prosecutive service. I think it was agreed that this wouldn't be used as evidence.
Benzix, you've done fucked. What's this? Why is the inspector acting strangely? That's the first time he said anything to Van Zeeks at all.
I am unaware of any such meeting.
But those were the instructions right from the top. The government bigwigs were insistent.
Fuck the government.
Inspector, I am the prosecutor, and I alone determine how to present my case. Your warning is noted, thank you.
You fucker.
That's why I love Van Dijk. He's like, oh yeah, the government doesn't want me to show this. I don't care.
Good.
Thank you for the note.
This
Fuck
is
you,
gonna
I'm
help
trying
me
to prosecute.
fuck the rich.
Gregson
Yeah, like
will
he
talk.
is the rich, but also fuck the rich.
Mr. Gregson will talk. The prosecution wishes to proceed with submitting this disc as evidence, my lord.
Indeed, a bailiff.
That's a crack shape I hadn't thought of.
The prosecution has established the accused motive, opportunity, and baseness of character. There is nothing more to add.
Don't rest your case. Don't do it.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I await your informed decision and rest my case.
No, he rested the case. No, you can't do that. I don't
Fuck you,
believe
Nebel.
it.
I do whatever the fuck I want.
I had the jury on my side for once, for all of 5 minutes.
Oh dear, it was even for 5 minutes, Bruno.
I wonder if I might say something at this point.
Proceed, Mr. Foreman.
Been stumbling about in a bit of a fog up to now, and if it would be... The answer is barely obvious to me, my man. There is only one thing for it.
Oh no. But also then I can show my hips again, which that's gonna be fun.
The hips.
Mhm.
Very well. The court will hear from the jury. Ladies and gentlemen, you will present evidence as the defendant's culpability.
Guilty. Guilty.
Guilty.
Not guilty.
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 Darn it.
Guilty.
Está buenazo.
Está buenas.
Está buenaste. Está burnaste.
We have a consensus among the jury, it seems.
When you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains must be the truth.
That's what Mr. Herlock Sholmes says!
Oh, there
Really?
you go.
That's her
Stealing stuff.
line! I knew it!
That's my line. I wrote that for Hurley.
Yeah, oh my god!
He reads. He reads the
reads
shit.
it.
He reads
He
it.
knows!
You know, he keeps saying, "Oh yes, this is just for the popular class. Yes, it's you know."
How dare you use it against us?
Like, you
That's
know,
called
see?
a pro
I'm telling
gamer
you.
move.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he uses like some of Herlock's line while being like, "Oh yeah, no, this is like vile stuff for like the popular class. It's you know, this pseudo detective, you know, this god of detection or some such."
Okay,
he says
but
that,
come
but
on,
he
that
uses
was
his
hard.
lines.
Don't
That
worry,
was hard using this against you. Come on. I
Tell-
learned about my enemies.
Oh, the misery. Don't worry, Iris. I don't think we're finished yet. There's still more to this case than we realized. There must be, because there's one thing that I'm absolutely certain of. Gina didn't shoot Mr. Windybank. That's beyond any doubt.
Mom.
Very well. We will proceed with the second submission examination of the day.
He doesn't even have to ask this time. He knows.
Yeah, he knows.
Mr. Foreman, are you and the other jurors ready?
Guardian Squadron is green and ready for action, sir.
Are you sure about that?
Very good. So, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you will each explain on what grounds you have not determined the defendant to be guilty. And, well, the defense may show their hips.
Bam. Judicial finding.
Jiggle that bottom for me, you little twink.
Once rogue, always rogue. I say, different brains to slow-abiding citizen.
Racism, classism.
As only 2 bullets were found at the scene, I would say the whole case is done and dusted.
You don't need a stereoscope to see the truth here. Every which way you look at it, it was that pickpocket. Yeah, that's my jiggle physics.
Is that a metaphor for anything? Sir,
No, this is a metaphor for my balls.
of course it is.
I never imagined that simple operation would cause me such grief.
The accused attempted a theft on the previous day. I can see I'm in for a busy day ahead. I am ballistics expert. I have seen many shootings. There is nothing I do not know about guns. I know the feeling of shooting a man. Pound.
He's tapping nasty.
I mean, I know the gun's feeling, not what it's like to hold the gun.
It would be funny if he didn't even try to hide he was a revolutionary.
Yeah.
That would be so funny.
But he did. He did deny it.
I know what it's like to murder 17,000 people. I hate to admit that I rather bowl over by the argument put forward in the chapter back. But when that fell apart like a house of cards, I saw that jolly well be no with.
Can he stop looking at her?
Well, no more. I have to look cool.
The whole courtroom is turning against me. Again.
And you're turning 30 as we speak.
It's not fair. That prosecutor's being mean. Just because G's done something she shouldn't have done in the past, that doesn't make her a murderer.
Another bottle for another woolen case.
You heard that? You're mean,
Fruity!
Fruity.
Allow me to savor the 8. Delicious. Allow me to savor this fruity vintage while I savor the spectacle of your fruitless debate on the matter.
Hey,
You heard
I'm
that? You're
just as
fruitless,
fruity.
maidenless.
Bitch, I'm just as fruity. Have you seen my hips? They do not lie. And they're fruitful
Show
as
them
hell.
again. Show them again. I might need another showing.
Example.
Is to the truth coming out, wink, eventually.
Just like you should.
I have come out many times in this courtroom.
Mm-hmm. I'll do it again.
Do it again, dear boy.
Cancel proceed with the submission examination.
Jiggle.
My jiggle physics is my lips.
Yes, my lord.
The jiggle skin.
He's ready to cut a bitch.
Can we get done with this yet? I have to get back to the yard.
Mm-hmm. No, wait. No, wrong. Press.
Hold it!
Hold it. It's the number of bullets that has you convinced.
The 2 bullets were fired, and the 2 guns that fired them have been examined by the police. While the maid asks me how many are invited to dinner, I always tell her to count the table settings.
Well, that's logical, I suppose.
Although,
Yes.
sometimes after dining, crockery does go missing. 1 or 2 guests rather like the fine china.
Oh, please, no, not the china, not the china.
Does your employer dine with thieves?
So, I suppose, if there was another bullet somewhere of which we were unaware, I'd have to reconsider my position.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, maybe you should
Unfortunate.
analyze the blood on that. Can you?
No, it was like no, it was like when the Egg Benedict kind of scratched
Yeah.
himself.
It's blood. You're right. Just a small smear, but definitely blood. Actually, I feel as though I might have noticed that before.
It's my turn again. I thought I'd be waiting forever. Alright, hold still with that disc, Bruno.
Can we get this done quickly, Iris?
In a flush.
It's
wait,
green! It's green! I
Lovely.
knew
Right
it!
it again.
That's not the eggs guy! Or it is the eggs
Actually,
guy. Like,
It is the eggs guy, which means
Oh!
the blood on the calendar is not her
Oh!
locks.
Yeah, no, that makes sense! He was like shot in the middle of, like he was lying in the middle of the shop, not like near the entrance. His blood wouldn't have splattered against the fucking calendar. The third
So,
bullet
yeah,
is inside him!
Which means Windibank shot him. And that's where the bullet from Windibank's gun went.
Ah.
So basically, it tells us that Egg Benedict probably came into the store and to defend his store, when being shot. It makes so much sense.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it does actually.
What is it?
That green! It's not the first time we've seen that color. Ta-da! And that blood is still unknown. Yup. Oh ho ho ho! Thanks, Mr. Number 2!
You're very welcome.
A third bullet somewhere on the scene. I can...
It's possible.
Oh ho 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 ho.
Can you prove it though?
Can you prove it though? Maybe save first.
Well, there's a blood of an unknown party. Let's see. Allow me to show you then the third bullet. Oh, I think I probably
No.
have to do it directly, but
Take that!
nah.
No.
Nah,
I'm
I
supposed to
am.
look past the third bullet. Oh, I jumped the gun.
It passes for a bullet as much as you pass for a lawyer, my learned friend.
Coming
Oh,
from you, I'm
this
gonna
one's
take that as
good.
meaning not much.
In no way does it resemble a bullet, if that helps your understanding of my last remark.
Mm-hmm. I was jumping the gun,
Also-
okay? I get it. Yeah.
Let's actually try to find this other bullet before I turn that again right now.
Alright, let me,
Wait,
for
wait, wait, wait,
prosperity's
wait.
sake, press.
Bullet!
Just because Miss Lestrade has a history of pickpocketing, she must be guilty of murder. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Well,
Are all members of the British Army so quick to judge?
If something moves, we shoot. I beg your pardon. Are you mocking Your Majesty Armored Force, the greatest military organization in the world? After the United
Nuh-uh,
States and
I'm simply
France and
illustrating my
Israel.
point. Making assumptions about people because they're a soldier or a pickpocket is wrong and dangerous.
Well, yes, might be the point there, I suppose, but once she had it in her before. It's hard to talk right now. I have a pipe in my mouth. She's clearly a criminal, so through and through. Can't deny it.
When you say that she'd shown she had it in her, are you referring to this?
Exactly. Tried to sweep that only a day earlier. Or am I mistaken?
Not exactly. Given that I was actually there at the time, it's hard to refute that. But she like had the slip for it.
Yeah.
Oh, she sure fucking. 1 second.
Actually, seen the real thing. I can't wait to have a closer look at it.
We already did, Iris.
We did.
Of course. Him! Oh, he's back! Mr. Sholmes did use his caramel bars to make a copy of the disc, didn't he? And then ordered every type of music box he could find from across Europe. How silly of
He's
him.
fucking
I
bitch.
fucking miss him.
Yeah, me too.
We still don't know which neat place though, do we? But I'd love to see how the original compares to Hurley's copy.
A gilded disc. Could it be a clue somehow? Perhaps we should examine it in
No,
more...
we've already
Yes,
seen
we did.
it.
We don't need to steer...
Hold it!
So if I've understood correctly, you need two pictures. A left one and a slightly different right one.
Exactly. Then you see the scene in 3 dimensions like this.
So if we have two bullets, I don't suppose you can see anything useful with them. Oh my god, he can.
I think you'll find that no matter how much you squint, the truth of the situation always looks the same here.
no matter
The only person who could have shot the victim is that girl in the dark.
How can you be so sure of that?
Oh, think about it. The Silken Brothers shot the great detective, didn't they?
Yes, that's been mentioned once or twice.
Well then surely it's coming to focus now, isn't it?
It's a waste of time. I'm not going to change this man's mind anytime soon. Grr.
Hold it!
Would you please stop muttering about things that have nothing to do with this trial, sir? The defendant's life is on the line here.
Well, the thing is, I couldn't really say that it has nothing to do with this trial, to be honest.
He has the bullet on him. He has it.
I mean, there's no question that the man was shot, but the bullet simply vanished from his stomach. It's quite inexplicable, don't you think?
I almost don't want to ask, but this surgery you've been muttering about all this time, you were operating on...
What was the fellow's name now? Erlich? No. Erlock? No. Erlock!
Herlock Sholmes, by any chance?
Oh yes, good lord! It was that Herlock fellow!
What? You're the surgeon that operated on Mr. Sholmes? No
And he
way.
left the scalpel inside of his body.
That's right, using the very latest anesthesia technique, and my head, it was a fairly major hop, I can tell you.
This is crazy.
Let me see, the fellow was brought in not long after midnight, if I remember correctly. They said he'd been shot by some criminal or other, so I opened up like a shot. But the funny thing is, I went over his inside with fine-tooth comb. He couldn't find the bullet anywhere. So I'm afraid I have to throw up my hands and just stitch the fellow back up.
So what if I were to use my time travel powers to pull a metal detector from the future and use it to find the bullet in his stomach?
You're just gonna find the scalpel he left inside.
God damn it. Hate to state the obvious, but
Yes.
surely that's because the bullet is still at the scene of the shooting?
Half of the defense is correct. As is clearly shown by this.
The bullet that the Skulkin brothers fired at Mr. Sholmes hit him in the stomach region, then exited his body and lodged into the shop
No, that
wall
was
where
not
the
the case.
calendar
Shut
was
up,
hanging by the
Ryunosuke.
door. Ryunosuke, shut the fuck up. I think you'll find it's really quite simple if you just consider the problem three-dimensionally.
No, you shut the fuck up, Ryunosuke.
What do you think I am, son?
Well, juror number 4 is about the best I can do.
As soon as I saw the wound to the man's stomach, I flipped him over.
Like a pancake.
Yes, like a delicious Spanish cooking.
You're saying you checked his back?
His ass, precisely. What a lovely ass. But of course I did. There wasn't trace of injury. No sign that the bullet has left the body at all.
Yeah, of course there wasn't an exit wound. Otherwise he would have fucking died.
That's the point. The only logical conclusion was that the bullet was still somewhere in the man's innard. Which is exactly why I said about slicing him up. And I'm still none the wiser even now. How many times do I have to say it?
Oh my god, he's gonna live with a bullet inside of him, just like Manfred von Karma!
Oh my god.
Can somebody please explain how it happened? Can somebody please solve the mystery?
It's almost as much of a mystery as how this injury was put together.
Yeah, this whole jury is like so weird.
The mystery of where the bullet ended up. Okay. Can I already pit this?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, let's try it.
Try it?
We have one more shot.
Save.
Objection!
No. Nah.
No! Sorry, old bean.
Sorry, old bean corrects that as credit later.
No!
I mean, it makes sense, but fuck you.
I concur, fuck you!
Fuck.
Okay, well, next time you'll have to just save before you do
Yep.
anything.
There are a lot of questionable characters in the Gyarados household.
I'll
Listen to what they
say.
have to say.
A few times. Aha, press twice.
I guess you should press him again on the new old man statement.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do that.
Mr. Sholmes' surgeon is on the jury. I've expected some coincidences recently, but this is ridiculous.
I was surprised at anyone.
But there's no question that Mr. Sholmes was shot.
Well, it was the police told me that when they brought him in.
How bad were his injuries, Doctor?
It was in a bad way. He'd lost a huge amount of blood, you know. And I suspect he was shot at quite close range too. Because of his skin was badly burned around the point of entry.
Oh, burnt.
Damn, he's quite good actually. As I said, I flipped the fellow over and examined his bag, but there was no sign of an exit wound. Which is why I thought it better to locate the lug and pop it out.
Well, if he was shot at close range, wow, his abdomen must be fucking strong that it
Rip.
didn't exit him.
I know for a fact that he's a six-pack.
So true.
Don't ask why.
I know why. I know what you
I just
are.
happened to be at the. I just happened to be at the beach that day.
No, that's a lie. You would never be at the beach. You're a vampire.
Just
You also
for
live in England.
to catch some fishes, obviously. I would never bath.
And yet you say you found no bullet inside the patient?
Well, I would have done, would I? Because it's in the wall of the pawnbrokers. But how did he get there? I need someone to solve this mystery before it drives me to insanity. If only they were expert in ballistic who could help, even if extremely untrustworthy, and he was Russian and a
So,
revolutionary.
And had a mouse.
Hit him with a revolutionary.
We have a disappearing bullet on our hands.
We should pit him with him. Let's pit him with him.
No, maybe all did before.
Oh! Where's an expert where you need one?
Maybe
Fucking
save.
Weeball. I already saved.
Nah, fucking we ball. Fucking we ball.
Fucking Weeball.
Okay,
Fucking we
okay.
ball. Fucking we ball.
Yes!
Okay, good. You
Yes.
bold.
You
Your
stop
bold very
statements clearly contradict the idea that all I do is pit jurors against each other.
Oh, ballistic expert, that's beautiful.
Pitting. P-I-T.
Beat.
On the night in question, Mr. Sholmes was shot by one of the Skolkin brothers.
Oh.
But since there was no sign of an exit wound on his back, we must assume the bullet didn't pass through him. However, no bullet was found lodged in Mr. Sholmes's body either.
Will you stop
Furthermore,
acting like a slut?
never.
It seems like you also know to straight up a man.
A bullet was found lodged in the wall of the shop where Mr. Sholmes was shot. Juror number 6. Hello, my name is Viden. Pleased to meet you. He literally gives his name! You are not
I love
fucking
him.
slick!
He is so baby girl. He is so baby girl.
You're not slick, you little idiot!
The cutest terrorist.
You little
cutest
meow
terrorist.
meow!
Oh baby! Look at him kill people. Oh, he's doing his best.
I mean, technically, what he said is that he looks like a terrorist, but he's actually not a terrorist.
He's a revolutionary. He's like trying to overthrow the government. He's not actually shooting people.
No, like he looks like a revolutionary. Apparently, he looks like a revolutionary
Oh my
because
god,
you know,
he was
has the head one.
framed! Aww.
Yeah, probably. That's possible.
Aw, poor guy.
He looks like a revolutionary, but apparently, from his own words, he's not actually. But who knows? Maybe he's fucking
His
lying.
name is also villain, but you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like he was born to be a villain, but he's like very kind and very cute.
He's like the great grandpa of Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Yeah.
So true.
Like Gregson looking at him from far away.
I feel like there's something wrong with that guy. A better iron platypus.
Wait, no, wait. Gregson takes off his hat and he's like, a policeman. Gregson puts his backpack on. Gregson the policeman!
You're under arrest, bruv.
Hi, Klim.
Hello!
Hi.
We're being silly.
Oh
as
my
usual.
god, are we doing hip swing?
Yes,
we've
we are
gone over the
babies.
hip
Yes.
swinging.
We ball!
We've gone over it.
But there might be
There
more,
might be
maybe.
another.
There might be another.
There might be another one.
There is another.
I hope so, because the hip swinging is the best thing in the world.
Oh, he's so
It's a little
sly.
cock. It's a, exactly. It's a little cock of the hip of this Japanese
A
twin.
little what?
Nah, man, he's putting his whole body weight into that.
I know,
Is that-
right? Like, oh.
That's like 2,000 psi of force in there.
He like someone like rushes up next to him. He does that like they fucking get yeeted out of frame. Game.
Yes. Game.
Game.
That's his like side smash or something in Smash
Yeah, it's
Bros.
just like Peach. It's the same one as Peach.
Nice special.
His side special is just bam.
Just throwing your ass out there.
Just the hip.
Kazuma had the tits in the relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
he's
the
got
ass.
He had the ass.
Wow.
Meanwhile, Vandix got the tits and the ass. Herlock has nothing.
He's
All
got
of
Herlock
it
ass.
stays
taken
losing.
away.
Herlock stays losing.
Listen.
might have
listen.
abs.
No, Varrock Van Zieks took the tits and the ass in the divorce.
True.
No, but as we established by the bullet one, Ellock has
Yeah,
the
he
abs.
has mass abs.
He has mass abs.
But nothing else.
Yeah, he has abs. And
This shit ain't chocolate, it's Kevlar.
I think actually he also has nice arms. I think he also has pretty nice
Oh,
arms because of
absolutely.
the fact that he does boxing. You know.
Yeah, and like Van Ziek skips arm day, but oh, definitely not leg day.
My
Oh
man
my God,
is
like,
sweating all
never.
day.
Oh, never was missing leg day. Have you seen his fucking
Yes.
thighs? They could crush watermelons.
They complete each other. When you put them together, you just get one giant buff man.
You
It's
get Ryu
perfect.
from Street Fighter.
For real.
Perfect.
Anyway, this apparent contradiction in the facts that is so clearly troubling juror number 4. Are you able to explain the mystery? Esta buena este. I have seen very similar situation in Motherland. It was night. There was blizzard. I was running away along mountain road in freezing cold.
Golly!
Golly!
Golly.
Holy
That's a golly! How
Holy
silly.
gee.
The snow was
Boo-hoo.
burning high on both sides of road. It was very narrow and dangerous. My pursuers had hunting rifles, and they were on dog sleds. Mental note, don't ask too many questions. I was shot from behind, and I fell down in snow. And this situation was very similar to what I hear today from doctor. They could not find bullet in my body, and no sign of, how do you say, exit wound.
Then where did the bullet go?
Bullet never hit me.
Well, if it never hit you, why did you fall down?
Oh, okay. Bullet hit frozen wall of ice very close to my side. I was like, what? What? Hold on, explain. One small piece, very sharp, broke away from lump of ice and pierced my body. Oh, shrapnel. Oh,
Yeah, okay,
he got
but
hit by
the,
shrapnel.
okay, but the
Get
piece of
shrapnel, idiot.
ice, the piece of ice should still be in his body. Like if like a big
Well,
piece
it's
of
ice.
you know.
It got melted.
No, okay, but for the case of Herlock, like there should be a big
Well,
beside Van Zix.
Oh my god.
but there was also burn marks
It's
too.
It was a good joke, right?
It was a good joke.
It made deep wound that looks just like a bullet wound.
Good gracious.
Of course, piece of ice quickly melted inside me. And that is solution to mystery of disappearing bullet. Wait! Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm pulling up the
I love
evidence for this.
seeing Nebel cook. This is so nice.
I'm pulling up the evidence. The broken lamp! Shard!
Oh!
Glass shard!
Maybe.
And that's why there's also a burn mark, because like the hot lamp burned into him.
Oh.
I'm cooking.
But then why is the lid still on the table?
Because it didn't fully like break, like the bullet
shot
shot
through
through,
the glass.
and
Okay.
dispersed.
Okay.
But that doesn't answer the question at all. It should happen in the pawnbroker shop. Not some snowy mountain road in another country.
Just an idea, but we might not be looking at exactly the same scenario here.
Renal,
Oh, sorry, Klim, go ahead.
Oh yeah.
Where exactly was Haley shot again?
Well,
So pretty.
according to the report in his stomach, sort of around this area, I think.
His dick!
No, Iris, no.
Well, that's precisely where he always wears a little pouch on his belt
Oh.
for his dick.
Oh no, okay. A pouch
Such a
actually.
cute nickname.
Oh, I might have noticed something like that.
Yes, a pouch. It's where he keeps 3 glass vials of very dangerous chemicals that he uses in his investigations.
So I
Oh.
got glass right. I just didn't get the source. Cool beans.
Yeah, and that's why there's a burn mark, because he got burned by chemicals. He got chemical burns.
Oh my
Oh
god. God damn.
Okay, but that disproves that Airlock got abs.
Yes, absolutely. Doctor, where's the pouch Mr. Sholmes was wearing?
Oh, well, the fellow had nothing like that on his person when he arrived at the hospital, as far as I remember.
If I may.
Van Zeeks, did you strip the man? Somehow?
I know for a
In the
fact that he
hospital?
removes his
no.
pouch.
Not the first time I did it.
before going
Not the first
to
time.
bed.
Lord Van Zeeks.
Well, I realized that it is forbidden for the prosecution to interject during a summation examination. I should inform the defense that I have the pouch in question in the antechamber outside the courtroom.
Where'd you get it, Mr. Man?
Mr. Man.
it?
This is none of your fucking business, okay? I'm helping you.
Sorry.
As I understand it, when the police arrived on the scene and found Mr. Sholmes injured, they removed the pouch in order to assess the wound.
Uh-huh.
Oh, thank goodness, I thought I was getting forgetful for a moment.
Since then, it has been in my safekeeping along with all other evidence relating to the case.
Oh, so you just keep your ex-boyfriend's stuff in the antechamber just because?
I can personally vouch that it is completely illegal for me to keep evidence from you, but whatever the fuck. I continue.
Well, you know, it's 1900s, you know, in London. Lawfulness is everywhere.
Very well, while explaining unconventional during summation examination, I must demand the prosecution presents the item in question with all speed. Bring forth Mr.
forth.
Sherlock Sholmes!
Sorry,
Oh,
where are
it's yours.
yours?
Oh no.
You see, this is the pouch worn by Mr. Sholmes on the night in
The
question, is
blue
it?
one! It's broken! One of the
It's all
files is
broken.
broken and the leather around it is scorched black! It's almost as if the file exploded!
Exploded!
An explosion, it's when something goes kablooey!
Kablooey!
So that night,
Kablooey!
the bullet from the Skulkin brothers' gun struck Mr. Sholmes' pouch.
And it was the glass vial exploding that caused the fellow's injury.
This bullet did not penetrate victim, but was deflected into wall of shop.
Yummy.
Get drunk, idiot.
A delightful, complex aroma.
Well, it would appear one mystery has been solved at least.
but it has no bearing on the truth of this case.
You gotta love how he is during the entirety of the summation examination. He's actually just drinking his wine.
Yeah.
He's just sitting back, chilling.
Well, yeah, because he doesn't have the time otherwise.
Hmm.
The bungling and burgling brothers shot the detective, and the accused shot the pawnbroker. The pertinent facts of the case remain unaltered.
That is the mystery solved. I can sleep easy tonight. Thank you, young man. I hope you go to jail.
Duh. Thank you very much.
I love
Glad
him.
could
I
help.
would kill for villain.
Está buenas de.
Thank you.
Due to its bearing on the conundrum just solved, the court will sequester this scruffy pouch as evidence.
Honey's pouch isn't scruffy.
God,
Oh, it's you. Sorry.
Scruffy, it's just got a bit of a. It's not just chemicals in there, you know.
crack
It's
cocaine.
crunchy.
A bit of
Yeah,
a cake.
it's literally that was meth. The thing that he just cracked, that was meth.
The summation examination can resume. Oh,
No,
look at the
no,
different
no, I'm not
struggling.
struggling. Nuh-uh, nuh-uh. Just a little more. I got this. That's a new piece of evidence. Could be a valuable clue. You can't afford to overlook anything here, Ryunosuke. Still a way to turn this around. All right, court
It is time to
record.
cold record.
Let's go.
Or maybe you can. Maybe there is blood on
There's
it
the
somewhere?
bullet. Found it.
Let's
Oh, wow.
go!
It's really scorched badly just here.
Oh, the strap is broken. Look.
This must be where the bullet hit then.
Let me see.
Found it! What the? Iris, look! Behind where the broken file was. Do you see it?
It's talking about this bullet.
Oh, Klim, do you also have voice suppression on?
Balls,
penis.
Penis.
Just the curse. A
T-
stroke
t-
of luck
t-
that it hit his pouch! This is an amazing discovery!
Oh yeah,
This
if it
means-
hadn't hit the pouch, he would have died.
Yeah, no,
That would
absolutely!
have gone straight into his dick. He'd be castrated.
No, Iris, stop!
Honestly, it would be for the better.
Oh my god.
Imagine these men having kids.
Looks at Iris. She's
He's
turning
a
up
terrible
well enough.
fucking dad. He tried to feed me Play-Doh once. It wasn't a good time.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
He
Well,
gave me
That
sugar
sounds very in
water.
character.
At
And-
least he has a good a good heart.
Debatable at time. Debatable at times.
He tries his best, okay? There were 3 bullets fired at Windy Banks that night!
Oh fuck! We found exactly what that juror was talking about. The third bullet.
Time
I'm
to
sorry,
press
I was
that
too busy
juror
playing
again!
Pokemon
Let's
Conquest.
go! Woo!
Wow.
We fucking ball!
We fucking ball. Thank you, Van Zeeks, for holding onto your boyfriend
Oh,
stuff.
there's a hole at the back. Doesn't look much like a bullet hole, but clearly something ripped through the leather with great force.
Something must have pierced it somehow to have left this hole behind.
Yes, it looks that way. So Sholmes and his pouch both took a beating, didn't they? Yeah, like the glass from the vial. Fucking yeeted. This vial has been smashed to pieces. Presumably this is where the bullet struck.
Well, as soon as the bullet hit the chemical on that file, there would have been a really big explosion.
A big explosion?
Well, Harry's potions and chemicals are amazingly useful for the investigation works he does, but they're also quite tricky to handle. Safely, at least. They're very dangerous.
Oh.
When this file broke, the chemical inside would have ignited.
Note to self, always walk on the right-hand side of Sholmes in future. The left is the danger zone.
The danger zone. Alright, let's go. Let's go through this. Let's go interrogate that one person.
It was fired from the Skulkin brothers' gun on the night of the incident.
Yes, so it turns out it never actually entered Harry's body at all.
Thanks to the thick leather of that pouch he was wearing and his big fucking pecs, it saved him. No,
No,
abs.
he's a ab.
I keep getting the
Please don't suck
words
like that.
mixed up. Grr.
Yeah, he has no pecs. He has absolutely no pecs.
Abs. Considering what he had to go through in hospital, I wonder how lucky he really was.
Oh dear, poor Hurley.
Alright, let's go back.
Back to the maid.
Hold it! I got it! I can prove it!
Yes, you can!
Allow me to show you then the third bullet!
Take that!
Woo! Here it is. We discovered it just now. Yes! On the night in question on Windybank's pawnbrokery, another bullet was fired.
That's the first time he says "hold it."
What is
Yeah,
this
that
new
was- that
trickery, you
did sound
Nepalese
so new.
conjurer? Where did you find that bullet?
It was lodged inside Mr. Sholm's pouch. Should have looked a little closer, bitch boy.
This smug little bastard.
What? What?
This pouch was removed from around Mr. Sholm's waist before he was taken to hospital. And since
I'm
then,
not a bitch
His
boy.
tiny, slutty waists.
it has been touched by no one.
Contrary to him.
Do you mean to say?
Hmm.
It's
Yeah, I already said that line.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, you completely cut out, I guess. Or I
Oh,
did.
okay, cool.
I don't know. Anyways,
I shot fired by the
also,
Skulking Brothers that night.
hey, Van Zeeks, how do you feel about the surgeon having been inside Mr. Sholmes?
Oh my god.
I can there first. It doesn't matter to me.
I have already ventured
Oh my
that
god,
territory.
it's like Pontilius!
There
His
is-
first
there is
kiss wanted to
nothing
be
I-
special!
Oh my god.
Yes, as your lordship has surmised, it hit this pouch.
But that makes no sense whatsoever. We already know the whereabouts of the bullet fired at Mr. Sholmes. It's clearly visible in this photographic print.
Oh,
2 guns from the scene have already been submitted into the court record as evidence.
Yes, that of Windybanks and that belonging to the Skulking Brothers.
An examination of both guns revealed that only a single bullet had been fired from each.
But that must mean.
That's right. We now know that on the night in question, 3 bullets were fired.
Ooh!
However, only 2 bullets were fired from the guns recovered from the crime scene. And until that incontrovertible inconsistency is somehow explained, we cannot and must not pass judgment. Fucking got his ass. Or an attack.
my heart! Please, the pills!
Harder! Okay, well, let's just ignore the fact that Van Zieks just had an orgasm on the stand.
Oh god.
While the summation examination are remaining complete, the court has been presented with new facts. Facts would appear to shake the very foundations upon which the case against the defendant has been built.
And also, I still have all the files on McGilded that didn't come up yet, which are gonna be relevant, so like, the case is not over yet.
As is my prerogative in this situation, I hereby temporarily suspend the submission examination.
By Jupiter!
What?
Bailiff, bring the witnesses back to the cell at once.
Oh god, they're coming back.
They're coming back.
Guess who's back? Back again. She is back. Hello, friend.
Also, is it just me, Klim? But I think that the Skulking Brothers are really cute. Like
They
not
are
in a
really cute.
like not in a handsome way. I'm like, I want to pet their head. They're
They're
adorable.
Scrumblo. Yeah, they're Scrumblo.
They're so scrumblo.
Hello, Mario.
I just want, I just want, I just want to be like an old grandma, being like, ah, how much you've grown, and touching them cheeks, like too
Which
cute.
cheeks?
The one on his face.
Okay.
Governor.
Governor.
Listening. Were you listening to the proceedings while the defense carried on the summation examination?
We was, Governor. He was.
Perhaps we can dispense with the tedious preamble. Simply answer this one question. A third bullet has been identified at the scene of the crime. What do you make of that?
Make of it good. I don't know what. Make nothing. Nothing.
Is it one of yours?
Oh, God blimey, Gov. God blimey. Not a chance.
Bullshit.
In that case, did you have an accomplice?
What? No, the Skulkin brothers work alone.
It's the two of us. That's a trademark.
How soon we forget poor Sulky.
Only 2 of the bullets from the crime scene originated from the firearms of in evidence. The third bullet was fired from another gun. Where is it?
Mommy, that's an Ed Scratcher. Hello, Mario.
Counsel for the defense,
Yes.
I should like to hear your thoughts regarding these new developments.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna save. We're gonna save.
I'm
we're
on
gonna
one
save.
life.
We're gonna save.
I'm on my final fucking life.
Oh shit. Oh, that's not great.
The third bullet and the mysterious missing firearm, whence it came.
Thinking back over all the testimony we've heard and all the evidence we've seen, I think I'm starting to form a picture of what really happened that night. You know what? I have never seen the game over of when you get too many penalties before, but I like to imagine he just blacks out from pure like despair and embarrassment. Just fucking dies.
Yeah, and then you're finally awake.
My
The
lord.
jury just all stands up and calls him cringe, and he dies on the spot.
I think it's clear what this third bullet tells us about the Skulkin brothers. It's got nothing
want
to
my-
do with them.
do-
There
do
is
you want
a
me to say-
third party.
Honestly, like, with the way that they responded to it. Honestly, do you want me to give you the answer for that? Because you know.
Yeah, just to make sure. I'm going with the final one.
Yes, it's the first one.
Oh, the first one.
Because they reacted very strongly to having a secret accomplice.
Ooh.
They reacted very strongly, like, of course not. We're like, we're totally alone, totally. And
Totally.
if we said something, he would like stop us. He wouldn't be happy about it.
Uh-oh.
You know?
And Mr. Eggert is their accomplice because, I mean, his blood is on the calendar and also on the disc.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we know it's his
Well,
blood
the
on the
disc-
disc, so we know,
Yeah, we know it's his blood on the disc.
yeah, so we know it's his blood on the calendar.
Yeah. Boom.
On that night at Windybank's pawnbrokery, the brothers must have been working with a third man. The witnesses are clearly doing their best to cover up the existence of this accomplice, but the evidence all points to the fact that there was someone else present, someone carrying a gun.
Oh.
Objection!
Let me pour myself a glass before. An accomplice, you say? Pig's will.
Damn, direct.
These protracted proceedings have already forced us to endure 2 summation and examination. Yet in
And they'll
all
make
the
it a
time,
third if you fucking keep going.
there has been not a murmur of a third man, if this apparently red flag being exists. The corpse must be shown hard evidence. Without it, this fantasy will be crushed. Prosecution demands answers on 2 counts. Firstly, proof, evidence. that this accomplice was ever at the scene of crime.
We have
And
that.
secondly,
Mm-hmm.
the identity of the spurious character.
The
We
Scorpions
also
are
have that.
lying. I know that. I have his profile. I have the disc. How can I ascertain the identity of the person they're hiding?
Council?
I'm gonna save again. 10 hours in the game. I'm supposed to prove the existence of this accomplice and reveal the person's identity even. In response to the prosecution's demands, my lord, the defense is ready to present fucking answers. Oh, it's like giving you the chance to investigate the evidence before then, I guess.
Yeah.
Hold on. Just restarted my phone. I believe I can provide all the answers the prosecution demands.
Oh, my Nepalese friend, despite the swimming eyes, you seem to think you have something to say. This promises to be interesting.
Don't mind that. I have to push forward now. There's no other option. I need to use every single piece of evidence available to me if it will make a difference.
Okay, twink boy. Go on, show him to me. Wish to the death of the victim. What proof have you that there was a third intruder?
The blood
Boom.
samples.
Take that!
The evidence is right here in this portfolio.
By Jove, that portfolio again, is it?
Expect the court to rifle through your papers itself. Be more specific.
I will. Oh god,
Claim
the
one of those
last
blood
little
samples.
bit. It's so scary.
You claim one of those blood samples prove the presence of the third intruder. Well, which one is it?
This one.
This one.
Take that!
What am I looking at here? There appears to be some green paint or such like around the bullet hole in the middle of the calendar.
That's a blood stain, my lord.
A blood stain.
The green blood. Curious even for you. Is the court to understand that the intruder was some inhuman creature?
The dubious creature. The creature is demonic in nature.
Oh, we're gonna see some X lore. Some X lore.
It's something developed by Mr. Herlock Sholmes.
Food coloring.
By the Grain Detective?
New invention, stop. Not yet appeared in story, stop.
It's this, you see. It doesn't have a name yet, though.
I've got fucking
It's
rice in my throat.
Frogger. Frogger.
This little fucker sprays a chemical that reacts with the different elements and people want to change his color.
Why does she have PlayStation buttons on her gun?
She's a gamer, don't you know?
Yeah, of course.
She's playing the game.
Fortnite Victory Royale.
Fortnite,
Yes.
time to get down. Get down!
Down.
And
And
kill
look
those
at the
poor
right
right
now.
now.
Just like that,
Just
today.
like that.
My brother goes down. I don't know if it never goes outbound.
The complete cacophony of that. My god.
Let's just do Fortnite to play
Fortnite
Fortnite today.
today.
Think you're gonna waste fires, but not the lake. I really
I
want
really
to.
like to.
No joke with me.
Fortnite gamers.
Pro Fortnite gamers.
God. You know,
That was beautiful.
I can't say it was worse than when we did Happy Birthday No Mori, though.
That was terrible still. My god.
Anyways, gaming.
Gamers.
Gaming.
So, by seeing what color it changes to, you can tell in a flash whose blood it is.
Oh, that brings a whole extra dimension to looking at blood. I like
What do you
looking
mean
at
there was a
blood.
dimension to looking at blood?
Talk
Well,
of
you
blood
know,
in courtroom.
You know,
Very
when you're
exciting.
using the stereoscope, you can see everything in dimension, including blood. I've been doing
Objection,
it a
relevance.
lot.
Objection, shut the fuck up.
As an example,
No.
this one shows the blood of the victim, Mr. Windybank.
Striking.
Sorry.
Striking blue. Sorry, I was possessed by a man called Levite.
Holy shit! Striking blue eyes.
No, you shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up.
I couldn't resist.
I will murder you.
She will.
Maybe my blood will also be striking blue.
Oh my god, stop.
Bullying the wife.
I hate you.
Yes, so you see the green color of this bloodstain on the calendar shows that somebody else was shot in the main part of the shop.
No, hold on fire there, young man. Could be from some related accident, couldn't it?
No, it's not unrelated.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. L, ratio.
Bro
Get
said no.
No.
Nah.
The date
you're made
showing
less.
on the calendar is the date on which Mr. Windybank was killed.
Oh, by golly.
Can you guys stop saying golly? You're looking a little too white. Therefore, we could assume that whoever was shot on the same day.
Then whose blood is it?
Well, the Skulkin brothers in the stand don't appear to be suffering from any gunshot injuries. Which means it must be the blood of somebody else. The third intruder, in fact.
Whose identity the court is still waiting to hear. You can't delay this any longer, my learned friend. Who is this alleged third intruders?
Him. The man's name is Eggert Benedict, though I'm not sure it's a real fucking name.
Benedict, who on earth are you talking about, counsel?
He paid a visit to Windybank's pawnbrokery on the afternoon before the incident took place.
Then the accused attempted to deceive the pawnbroker into releasing this article into her possession.
That's right. The man identified by the defense, Mr. Eggert Benedict, then attempted to take the article from the defendant by force.
I have to remind people that I have drawn porn of this man.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I sure fucking did.
For people
I
watching
get
at
it, I
home.
get it, I get it.
Yeah, it was for the zine.
It looks like my middle school physics teacher. It's kinda...
Uncanny.
yeah.
Did your middle school physics teacher look that fine?
Dude, yes. And actually,
Oh.
he was like France's best ballroom dancer.
Oh.
It was
Oh
like
my God.
it was the Eden lore, like yeah. And like I think we went on the internet something and we found video of him like fucking winning World Cup at like ballroom dance. And we're like, what the fuck?
I think this is kind of on the similar level as when I found out that my old like history teacher from like middle school, he has a history YouTube channel that he's been uploading on for like years. Like even when I was like in school with him, he was still like he was already uploading, and he's almost at 100K.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's called Parlons Histoire. If you already heard of it.
Oh, okay, never heard of it, but that's fun.
It's really cool. Like basically he's just doing vulgarization, you know,
Yeah.
of like history, and it's really good to like actually learn shit. And he's genuinely kind of funny. So like,
Nice.
honestly, it was so funny when I was a kid to be like, oh my god, my teacher literally is just he's just a YouTuber, which means actually that his classes were super enjoyable because he was teaching us as if it were a
Hooray.
fucking video.
That's pretty fun.
It was really
Hey
fun.
guys,
Unfortunately-
welcome back to your history class.
Yeah, basically.
What?
Dude,
You
honestly,
forget to
we-
hit the
Before you
bell.
leave the classroom, he's like, leave a comment at the door about today's lesson.
Yeah.
Okay, you say that, you say that, but he had a website on which we could all go to see all of the lesson plans, and we could leave comments and everything and ask questions. So yes, he actually told us to leave comments.
On a less sexy note, in high school, I had a history teacher that got fired because he was doing porn.
Oh boy.
That's more sexy. What the fuck you mean?
I mean, it is inherently more sexy in a way.
Okay, the problem was he was doing porn, but telling the students about it.
Yeah, no, that's
Okay,
a
that's
no.
problematic.
I was like, yeah, look
don't do
at
that.
my new video.
Oh
No.
no!
Yeah.
No.
That
No,
happened.
but, like, whatever you do, you do you. But like, maybe don't tell your
Not the
underage.
kids.
Well,
like,
Not the kids.
apparently was doing something. Apparently was doing something else.
oh boy.
So
Fine.
yeah,
Funny
Inspector Gregson was there at the time, and we can attest to what happened. In the end, it was the inspector himself who took the disc.
Can you corroborate this account, Inspector?
Yes, my lord. That's more or less what happened. And in the interest of being thorough, I asked Winnebank for a print showing the fellow,
We got him!
taken from one of these red-handed recorder computers.
Yes, that's him talking to Mr. Windybank that morning.
And you claim this man is the brother's accomplice.
Well, Mr. and Mr. Skulkin. Oh, Mario. Never seen the geezer before in my life.
On my life, Gov. On my life. Never seen him.
Well, somewhat unsurprisingly, it appears our witnesses disagree with the assertion.
Bitches. I'm sure your lordship recalls my own Nipponese friend actual assertion, which was that he could prove the identity of the alleged accomplice.
Yes, and I can.
Then show us the evidence.
I agree. We must see proof that the clean-cut gentleman in the photograph is the false criminal you say he is.
Why am I in the void? Where am I?
Kazuma.
What happened to me?
Kazuma.
Kazuma! I can't see the light, Kazuma! Where are you?
Kazuma, can you open my trousers again? Just like you did that one time in court during the first case I was ever in. Remember that time that the woman,
Oh, I'm back! Oh God!
Are you back to us? You.
That was scary as fuck.
Yeah, what was going on?
I think
just
I
collapsed
think I
onto your
just
bench.
went to the pearly gates or something. I don't know.
Are you ready to present your answer to the court then, counsel?
Yes, my lord. The defense will present the evidence. It is in the blood samples. Oh, okay, wait. Is it the music box disc directly or the blood analyzed? Oh, the smear blood on the turn. Oh, okay. It is in this. It is in the.
you can
description
do
here.
either probably. You can probably do either. I would say present the music box. It's faster.
As I mentioned before, on the afternoon of the day in question, the defendant attempted, deceitfully and admittedly, to reclaim this disc from Windybanks.
This is when the aforementioned Egbert Benedict appeared on the scene, I believe. This man that attempted to purloin the article from the defendant's possession, no?
That's correct, my lord. I myself was present at the time. It was following this that a minor incident occurred. A scuffle, or kerfuffle, one might say. You know, also, since we're talking about this man's looks, I was about to bring up, oh, he also kind of has Colress, like,
He does have Colress core. He's Colress core.
except his eyes are, like, I checked, Colress's eyes are, like, yellow. So it's not...
God forbid
Yeah.
a man be blonde.
Yeah, fuck him.
No, you know what? I feel like if he took off his hat, he would just have the big, long blue streak. It would be funny.
it's- Yeah. I mean, honestly, his actual hair kind of looks like the blue streak, but like not blue, you know?
Wait, actually. Oh.
Like, he kind of has. Look at
We
his
do,
portrait.
right, I forgot, we do have it without the, yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Like he has kind of like the same kind of thing that swirls and stuff. It's kind of a funny thing.
Hee hee hee. You know, they're both criminals. Being a music box disc, it has countless small but sharp metal protrusions over its surface. Those protrusions caused Mr. Benedict's finger to bleed, and the resulting smear of blood is still visible on the disc now.
Goodness, a blood stain is it?
My assistant and I have just analyzed the blood stain here in this very courtroom.
Klimi. Klim.
Me, 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 me.
Klimi, mi, 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 mi.
Ongshu, ongshu,
Ongshu, ongshu.
Umchu?
ongshu.
Klim.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
I can't tell if I was.
Using my trusty PlayStation 4.
It's just a PlayStation 4.
I love how we waited for him to answer only for him to drop this.
Fantastic. And
Thank you, Klim.
then we added the result to this portfolio.
The green motherfucker. It's green.
It's exactly the same color as the blood around the calendar. Está buenas, dear. The evidence is conclusive. The man calling himself Mr. Eggert Benedict, who was in Windybanks earlier in the day, is the accomplice who was present at the scene of the crime that same night. There was someone else.
They were the gals.
The brothers.
That's what
We don't know. It's bolognese. They're cooking.
They're cooking.
My lord, it is the opinion of the defense that Mr. Eggert Benedict should be summoned to the courtroom to testify.
It would certainly seem that we can afford to ignore the gentleman's apparent presence.
This has gone on long enough now. This flagrant ignorance of the mechanics of law.
That's the line from the thing. That's the line.
Elok Sholm, you say? Yeah, I've heard the name.
Oh! We've
This is
come
the
to
line.
it. Finally, we've come to it.
Come.
The protagonist in a series of short stories for a vulgar class. A god of detection or some such.
She's offended.
Now you enjoy a chemical substance devised by fantastic persona in the highest court in the land.
I do not, in fact, enjoy his chemicals. I do not feel safe doing them.
I
He
know
has
that
too much
he enjoys them though.
He has so much experience using them. I'm not even gonna try.
Did you expect us to take you seriously? The sample made by this Playfian Nord thing to be called evidence. So the blood stains turn a shade of green. What of it? Here's to your successfully proving that no other blood in the world is the same color.
Yeah!
Bam! And pray, do not even think of suggesting that we could take Mr. Shulman's word for it.
You know, the leg slam
He's a
is
filthy
so...
liar.
The leg slam is so rare. It's such a delight to see.
I know. It's just like when he flings the bottle.
Yeah. You're right, Mr. Shum's concoction a little rubbish.
Oh man, he's a great detective.
Why don't they believe him?
Because he's my ex. He's a filthy liar.
I knew it would come to this. Of course, Mr. Shum's invention isn't going to be recognized by any official body. But what other choice did I have?
I'm just remembering what Father Christmas over there. Father fucking Christmas!
The judge!
That he was temporarily suspending the sub fucking.
Information examination. Woohoo!
In other words, the examination isn't over yet, is it?
Ooh.
Good grief, what did you just say, young girl?
That you're
I said
Santa!
you're a little bitch!
Oh my god, where are
And the
your
decision
parents?
as to whether or not the trial continues.
Where are your parents? Ryunosuke fucking slips up and
He's sweating
just
buckets.
No. Like, Ryunosuke slips up and actually confesses that his father is fucking dead.
Yeah, and I was accused of it. So, story of my life.
And the murderer got away, so that fucking sucks.
I
I'm not a
done
good lawyer.
fucked.
I'm sorry.
To be fair, I wasn't a lawyer back
He
then.
wasn't the lawyer then, he was the accused.
It's in the hands of 6 jurors, isn't it? So the way I see it, it doesn't matter what certain other people think of Hurley's invention. At least, for now.
Yes, she's right.
Young lady, you have quite the devious mind.
It really just comes down to one thing.
I write fanfic for a living.
And these ladies and gentlemen of the jury are convinced by what you say, Runa. Is that about right, would you say? Or did I misunderstand something?
Unbelievable.
Fucking genius.
Mr. Sholmes' partner is a force to be reckoned with.
How am I, a 10-year-old girl, supporting a 20-year-old college student? You've learned the law, I fucking haven't. Iris Wilson, sharpshooter and pro gamer.
360 no scopes all day, every day.
Yeah, this is my VR headset that I have on top of my head.
It's an AR. It's
Fortnite
AR
player.
glasses, actually. She can just conjure anime goals into the world.
Yo!
She conjured herself.
After that short pressing of the situation from an entirely unexpected source, it must be acknowledged that the previous summation examination has yet to reach a conclusion.
This is absurd.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the court now looks to you for your final leaning on this matter, and shut the fuck up, Van Zieks! As proud citizens of Her Majesty's Britain, I'm sure you will come to a fair and just conclusion. Go on, little bitches!
Not guilty.
Ooh.
Not guilty.
Ooh.
Guilty.
Ooh.
Oh.
Not guilty.
Ooh. Spicy. Fucking doctor.
Okay, I would
He's
need
so
to know what kind of technology they're using.
Magic.
Fire.
2 called guilty and 4 called not guilty. Such is the outcome of the summation examination.
My lord, with all due respect. The prosecution refuses to accept his decision.
It's the same line. It's another line from the voice acting.
If these jurors are persuaded by some half-baked concoction devised by a pretender to a real police work, then they are too ignorant to be trusted with the judgment of anyone's guilt.
Sure.
He's so salty about Erlock.
He's so
salty.
salty. He cannot. He is. They are so divorced.
They are absolutely divorced, dude.
I'm sorry, Lord Van Zieks, but the outcome of the summation examination, the outcome of the oratories d'analyse cordinal, oratories mécaniques d'analyse cordinal, tells you that no, fuck you, actually.
Ah! My slutty
It
little
hurts almost as
voice.
much as when he rejected
He
me.
always okay. No, legitimately, when he does that animation, he grabs that little emblem on his like thingy. That's
Oh.
that's lore
True.
important. That's lore important for sure.
We'll have to see.
Nevertheless, we find ourselves in a rather awkward situation.
As always.
The defense has very reasonably requested the subpoena of a new witness. But sadly, I fear that will be impossible. The name the gentleman gave for himself, Edgar Benedict, is quite clearly false.
No shit. I don't believe it. I was
I
too
do.
Japanese to notice. Just when I'd managed to prove the man was there at night. Could I say something?
Who was that, please? Who spoke?
Oh. It was me, my lord. Juror number 5? Did she pick up on a Morse code from him? Like a
What did you
brainwave
say,
or
ma'am?
something?
Brainwave.
If possible, Inspector. Oh wait, is that her husband? her
No,
son?
no.
I don't know. I wonder if you might show photographic print to me again. The one in which the gentleman is shown. Oh, she knows him. They have the same hair color.
Right, yes, this one you mean, Mr. Benedict?
Yes. There's no doubt in my mind. Juror number 5, you don't mean to say you know this man? Yes, I know him.
No.
Good gracious! Order! Juror number 5, how on earth?
I am a communications officer, as we can certainly see. The gentleman in the photograph is also a communications officer. He works in my office. Okay, they're just co-workers. Oh no, she's blushing.
And
Oh,
they were
no.
co-workers.
Oh my god,
And
they,
they
were
were
co-workers.
coworkers.
Oh, she's into him.
No, you think?
So freaking
She's
into it.
fucking into him. I mean, a very talented operator, in fact. He should be in the communication station now, tapping away on the telegraph. This doesn't seem right somehow. Can't put my finger on why. It doesn't feel right.
Yeah, why is he so fancy dandy if he's just a communication operator?
Yeah, exactly.
I suppose we all imagine the accomplice might be some sort of hardened criminal.
No, he's hidden among the fancies and the normal society, you know.
Dog.
It's a bit unexpected to find that he has a respectable job by day, whatever he gets up to at night.
I suppose that's it. I suppose that's why I felt something was wrong.
Well, according to the results of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, we can
Shut the
find
fuck
out. We can find out if the gentleman is at London's communication station. We should be able to subpoena him for 1 hour. Lord Van Zix, if you please.
Yes, my lord.
Fucking catch him and drag him here by the collar.
Bring this bitch over.
Dude, Ryunosuke is lucky as fuck. As your
He
lordship.
is so fucking
I-
lucky.
No,
But
no,
I love the
dude.
fact.
I
I love
said
the fact that
we
Ryunosuke
fake it till we can fake it better.
I love how Ryunosuke, you know, like Ryunosuke walked so that Phoenix Wright could run, so that Phoenix Wright could like come up with shit and make it work.
So that
Ryunosuke
Phoenix
is very
Wright could
lucky.
soar and rise from the ashes.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
could fly.
But like, okay, for real though, Ryunosuke, like, I love how Ryunosuke actually brings up the fact that he's so fucking lucky. He's like, what are the chances? And I think that's really funny.
Bro just
What
has
do you do
no
with
idea
those
what
arrives?
he's doing.
Absolutely.
We shall reconvene to hear the gentleman's testimony. Inspector Gregson,
Yes, my lord.
I should like to hear from you specifically about events at the pawnbrokery of the day in question. Come to my
Ooh,
chambers
yum.
during the recess.
What
Oh
the
my-
fuck?
Oh my god, Judge.
Yes, sir, my lord.
What the fuck?
Very well. Court is adjourned until 1:40 p.m.
To be continued.
To be continued.
I
Oh.
wanna keep going.
Yeah, but I need to go to bed. I'm a bed boy.
I should go to bed, but also
I know. I'm gonna continue.
Vimeo game.
I know.
Well, I suppose if Songe is also going to bed, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I need to sleep.
Okay, so when are we going to continue this then?
I'm good next week every day. So
I'm
beside Monday,
back
obviously.
home next week. I won't be at my PC for the rest of the year.
All right.
Well, then in this case, maybe we could do something. So, do you guys have anything planned this week?
This weekend?
This week in particular?
No, this week it's no. I have to.
Well, no,
I
I'm
have-
literally going on Friday.
Yeah.
And
So
tomorrow
unfortunate.
break day.
I
Tomorrow.
suppose no ace attorney, no acing the attorneys at all
Until the
until
new
next
year.
year.
The attorneys don't say that.
No, that's how we say it.
Oh wow.
We ace our attorneys.
Yeah, we aced the attorneys.
All right.
I still have to upload a couple things, I
That's
guess.
that's pretty sexual. I'm not gonna lie.
Huh?
It is, I
No,
mean, this
how?
entirety of ace attorney is sexual, so.
Yeah. Feels wrong.
Yeah. I'm also tired. Well, if it makes you guys feel better, there are like only like 2 parts remaining to the trial and to the case in and of itself, and after that we're done with the first game.
Oh wow, that's a pretty long trial though.
Oh man, you haven't seen the second game. The second game has probably
I
the
know.
longest
Oh my god.
trial in
the
all of its
second
journey.
game. That is. It's the longest, but it's a really good trial, bro.
Oh, it's an amazing trial, but it's the longest in the entire series.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
by far.
All right.
But
Can't
you'll
wait for
see, you'll
that.
see. Alright. Well,
All right, gamers.
All right,
see ya
fucking
gamers, and
gamers.
we'll plan for we're planning for January then, I
Yep.
suppose. So when?
I don't know.
I'll I'll probably be back on the 1st January weekend, so from then on.
Mm-hmm. Do we want to go for a Saturday or something?
It's usually
Or you'll...
it could be D&D shit, so more so in the week again.
What do you mean?
Like more so Monday or Tuesday, maybe.
So like you mean the 8th or something?
Perhaps,
Hey, for
perhaps.
journey. Just tell me the
Uh,
day, like if it's a Wednesday or some shit.
Yeah, you okay for like a Monday, like Monday 8th?
Monday 8th. Guess I'm fine with it.
I mean, if
Yeah.
we need to push it back at some time in the week or earlier or whatever, we can look at back later.
No, I should be good.
Okay, Monday
Wahoo.
8th, January, of course, at 19 o'clock. Boom.
Skibop.
Skiba beep bop beep boop bop.
Skibidi toilet.
Yeah. So thanks for the session. Heck yeah, next
you.
time, the Eggert Benedict.
Thank you, gamers.
The egg will be cracked.
Trends. Trends.
Trends.
Trends.
Hehehe.
Alright.
Trends.